and D.C.
The Farm Bureau provides us an advantage in just that. It's just a peace of mind knowing that they've got our backs.
The Illinois Farm Bureau Advantage. Impactful advocacy, trusted information, and meaningful development.
You don't need to stop working to keep growing. With ACES Online, you can earn stackable certificates at your own pace. ACES Online certificates are designed to build on each other and fit seamlessly into your career, not disrupt it. Whether you're exploring a new focus in nutrition or deepening your expertise in agribusiness, you'll be moving forward in your field. It's flexible, it's focused, and it works on your timeline. Because your ambition shouldn't wait. Explore your next step at acesonline.illinois.edu.
It's Truck Month with the Ford Crew.
Care for a Truck Month trivia contest, Sam?
Oh, you know I can't resist, Hank.
Okay, fact. Truck Month happens only once a year.
Fact. It's the best time to buy a new Ford truck.
Fact. Ford F-Series is the best-selling lineup of trucks in America for 49 years.
Fact. America loves Ford Truck Month.
Fact. I agree with that fact.
Based on 1977 to 2025 CY industry reported total sales.
Since we opened our doors in 1868, Busey has upheld its pledge to foster customer relationships and vibrant communities, representing a legacy of partnership and progress. With multiple lines of business, we provide a range of financial solutions tailored to your needs. From digital banking to planning for retirement, Busey is here to help you achieve your financial goals. Busey Bank, proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini, member FDIC.
Here we go.
Illini Nation, get on your feet.
It's game time on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Leafield.
Brickhouse to Wagler, drives to the rim, alley-oop, big save, hammers it in. Illinois down 43-36. Wagler fires a long three, and he hit it. Out of Wagler, spins down the lane, shot blocked. Davis gets it back, puts it up and in, counted and one. Yakovich, the inbound of Boswell, 21-9 Illinois, 9 minutes for the half. Boswell, alley-oop, Tomislav Ivicic slams it in.
Fighting Illini Basketball is brought to you by your local Ford dealers. Also by Carl, the official healthcare provider of the Fighting Illini.
For the second time in 3 years, the Illini are going to the Elite Eight.
Survive and advance. The Fighting Illini, the Hawkeyes. This is the Elite Eight, live from the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. The tip is moments away. Now let's go courtside. Here's the voice of the Fighting Illini, Brian Barnhart.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the madhouse known as the Toyota Center here in Houston, Texas. The Illini taking on the Iowa Hawkeyes, two Big Ten neighbors playing again. The 173rd time will be today, and none bigger than this one, as the Illini in their home white jerseys as the higher seed, number 3 seed in the South region, take on the Iowa Hawkeyes, number 9, and with some upsets along the way over Clemson, Florida, and of course Nebraska taking out the Cornhuskers. Tell you what, Nebraska fans are gone. They've been filled in by orange and black and gold because this is a great, great crowd today. I wondered what it was going to be like, and it is almost full. A little bit of room up there at the very, very top in that third deck, but man, it's going to be raucous.
It is, and it should be, Brian. I mean, this is the best time of the year. This is March Madness. With an opportunity to go to the Final Four, how can your fans not show up? How can your guys not be ready? This is going to be a fisticuffs tonight. And who wants it most is the one that's going to be walking into Indy next year.
Well, the Illini coming off the win over Houston, the number 2 seed. That was on Thursday night by 10, 65-55. Iowa beat Nebraska 77-71. Bennett Surge had 20 to lead the way for Iowa. Let's get the starters brought to you by your Central Illinois Toyota dealers. For the Hawkeyes, Cam Manyow, 6'9 junior, has played at Wyoming, and then Drake. He came with Ben McCullum. 6.7 points a game. Tavion Banks, 6'7", 215-pound senior, also came with the coach from Drake. He's averaging 10.5 points a game, 4.7 rebounds, 35 steals for the year. Cooper Koch from the state of Illinois, from Metamora Township High School. Nearly 8 points a game. He scored 11 in their win over Nebraska. Cale Combs, 6'4" junior, transfer from Drake, 6.2 points a game. And then Bennett Sturtz, who got the biggest roar of all. Sturtz at 6'4", 190. Senior started his career at Division II Northwestern Missouri State. Came with his dad, or not with his dad, but with his coach. That's been done before, by the way, in some places. But Drake, and then 19 points a game, all-conference player for the Hawkeyes at 6'4" and 190. We held him to 12 points in Iowa City a couple of months ago. And now the starting lineups for the Fighting Illini. It'll be David Mirkovic, 6'9", freshman from Montenegro, 13.7 points a game, 8 rebounds, and approaching 100 assists on the year. He comes out to the roar of the orange-clad crowd here in this building. Kylan Boswell, 6'5", senior from Champaign, 12.9 points a game. He's got 88 assists on the year. Tomislav Ivasic had 9 points in the win against Houston, 7'1", 255, 10.2 points a game, 5.7 rebounds. Jake Davis, the three-point sharpshooter, 6'6" junior, 5.5 points a game. And then Keaton Wagler, the 6'6" freshman, Shawnee, Kansas. He had 13 in the win over Houston. He scored 19 in the win in Iowa City back in January. And, of course, freshman of the year in the Big Ten. Illinois is the higher seed in the home white jerseys, the script Illinois jerseys, and the Hawkeyes in the black and gold. And again, it has that, if you've ever been in St. Louis or the Illinois-Missouri game, I'd say it's about 60-40. Yeah. Illinois, pretty good contingent behind us of Hawkeyes and across the way behind their bench. And then a lot of orange around the rest of the building with some gold mixed in as well. And you got two teams, two programs that are rivals in the Big Ten. The Hawkeyes did not expect to be here. The Illini fans across the country, high expectations all year. And here they are, one step away from playing in Indianapolis, 2 hours from home.
I mean, just an amazing year for Iowa, as you mentioned. Not expected to be here. New coach, new players, new systems. Yet here they are. The same we can say on the other side, Brian, with so many new additions to this Illini team. And, of course, the super freshman, Keaton Wagler, has led the way. But Illinois is impressive. Got to keep it going if you want to show up next week in Indy.
Illini Nation checking in with us. Miami, ILL, they say, LaSalle, and WLS, the Big 89, Libertyville, Varsity Network in Birmingham, Alabama. Listening from a cruise ship in the Panama Canal. Vacationing in Honolulu, Aiken, South Carolina, Knoxville, Tennessee, Houston at the game, Havana, Illinois, College Station, Texas, all with us, and hundreds and hundreds more, thousands more joining us here today for Illinois and Iowa for the right to go to the Final Four. Tomislav Ivasic to jump it up at center for Illinois against Maniau, and the Hawkeyes win the tip, and they go to work from left to right as we start out here this evening in Houston. Right wing with it is Maniau, hands it off to Bennett Sturtz. Now to Tavion Banks, out top to Cale Combs, 14 to shoot, right wing to Sturtz, drives around Boswell, drives in the lane, and we get a quick foul on Illinois. As hitting the floor down there was one of the Hawkeyes, and I think we had a little bit of a kick.
Yeah, feet got tangled up with Keaton Wagler when he was going to make a move to the basket. But I'll tell you this, I like Illinois getting over the screens. Kind of Boswell has been sticking to Sturtz like glue, and he hasn't even gotten a close look at the rim yet.
Foul on Keaton Wagler on the trip in the lane. Here's a lob to midcourt, knocked away by Boswell. He got his hand on it. He read it perfectly, and the Illini get the turnover. Wagler across the March Madness logo, had the ball stripped away, has to go to the floor. It's nearly tied up and had it stripped and stolen by Iowa. Here comes Banks, shot up and blocked, deflected back to Cale Combs, who puts it up and in. Now the Illini slipped and fell down there. Wagler lost his balance, then he lost the ball. Hawkeyes had a couple of cracks at it, and they convert. Here is Keaton Wagler, 2-0 Iowa. A minute deep into the game. Here is Mirkovic, drives to the rim, nearly traveled. I think he did. Yeah, he shuffled his feet. He was trying to get it to Boswell in the left corner. Boswell pulls his guys together and says, all right, we're all right, let's settle down.
Yeah, a little nervous energy. That time he went to the hole looking to be a passer, instead of looking to finish first. Look to finish, make the defense adjust, and then you do.
Here's a drive by Sturts and a slam dunk as he throws it to Maniau. And the Hawkeyes with a couple of close-in baskets. They take the early lead 4-0. Here comes Boswell across the line. Boswell dribbling right wing, and now what?
Got Combs on a grab.
Combs grabbing somebody under the basket. Wasn't really standing near anybody, but somebody went by him, I guess. Ben McCullum, the head coach, in his first year for Iowa, 24-12. 7-1 this year in neutral site games. 4-0 Iowa. Wagler looking for the inbound. Lob to David Mirkovic. Mirkovic with a catch. Gets it to Keaton Wagler on the right side in front of the Iowa bench. This Iowa defense among the best in the Big Ten. Wagler flips it left side to Tommy. Tommy thought about a three, gets it to Davis. 7 to shoot. Davis, left corner, Boswell for three. Short. Rebound, Sturts. Why not look a little tentative early? Hawkeyes again, really. Nobody expected them to be here. Here's Bennett Sturts driving to the left corner. Cut off by Boswell. Boswell hanging with him. Sturts, fadeaway free throw line jumper is good. And it's 6-0 Iowa. And their fans are fired up. And they should be. 17:55 to go first half.
Yeah, this is the start Iowa needed. Illinois just needs to settle down and get back into what it is that they do.
Here's Mirkovic, lob to Davis. Left corner, hands it to Mirkovic. David in the left corner, guarded by Sturts. Backs him down in the lane. Short jumper is no good. Rebound Iowa. Iowa out of the gate up 6-0. Here comes Sturts. Sturts, bounce pass left wing. This is Combs. Combs guarded out there by Mirkovic. I don't think anybody's sitting at the moment in this arena. Sturts out top to Combs, back to Sturts. Long three is no good. Rebound inside, grabbed by Mirkovic. After Ivasic had it, he and Wagner were fighting each other for it. 17:09 to go first half, 6-0 Iowa. Mirkovic drives right, gets a pick from Davis, back to Jake. Right wing three is in and out, no good. Rebound to Iowa. Outlet ahead to Sturts. Nice outlet by Banks. Sturts to the rim. Throws it back out left wing to Cooper Koch. Boswell is on him. The Illini missed a couple shots early. Had a couple of turnovers. Sturts looks to shoot, can't. Pocket pass inside. This is Banks. Way out top to Combs, who hit a three. And just like that, it's 9-0 Iowa. And it sounds like we're in Iowa City at the moment.
Well, like you said, Brian, nothing to lose. So they've come out, they're comfortable, they're in the flow of their offense, and now Illinois has to get there.
Here's Wagler down the lane, off-balance shot, banked it up and in. First two of the game for Illinois, comes nearly 4 minutes deep, and ends the Hawkeye 9-0 run to start the game.
That was a crafty shot, Brian. Got it up off the wrong foot, went to that long Euro step and just stopped them.
Here is Sturts, right wing, gets it back from Tavion Banks. Sturts now gets a pick, shoots a three, and hit it. From the left wing, Bennett Sturts. He's got 5. Stojakovic and Humrickhouse get set to check in, and the Hawkeyes have roared out 12-2. Here is Wagler, guarded by Sturts. Senior on a freshman. Wagler, top of the key dribble. Dribbling left, too much dribbling right now.
It really is.
Left wing to Davis. 8 to shoot, 15-28 for the half, 12-2 Iowa. Wagler spinning down the lane, puts it up off the glass, missed it, weak side rebound, Davis, he got fouled. All right, we'll take a break. Shaky start for the Illini. Hawkeyes much more dialed in with nothing to lose here in this one. And the Illini have to reshuffle the deck a little bit here to get back on track. 15:21 to go first half. Iowa 12, Illinois 2 on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
All right, class, tell me about your weekend. Leo?
Well, my sister wanted to go camping, so my parents took us in our new Nissan Pathfinder through a mountain trail.
Thank you, Leo.
No, it's not over yet. My brother wanted to explore some caves, so we drove up a bunch of steep hills. And then we
With its V6 engine and 9-speed automatic transmission, the Nissan Pathfinder can power your adventure. That's why J.D. Power ranks Nissan #1 in new vehicle quality among mainstream brands. The new V6-powered Nissan Pathfinder. For JD Power 2025 U.S. Central Quality Study Award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Want a game-changing way to watch college basketball? With a one-day pass from Sling, Get instant access to the men's and women's tournaments starting at just $4.99. You can catch all the action on TNT, TBS, ESPN, and ESPN2. Want even more hoops? Then add an extra pack to your subscription for just $1. No overpaying, no overcommitting. Just tournaments so crazy, they'd be crazy to miss. Visit sling.com to learn more. Sling lets you do that.
Size, speed, unwavering work ethic, and a drive to succeed. Illini coaches look for it with recruits. You look for it too when it comes to land care equipment. With AHW's Build and Price tool, you can create the exact John Deere lawn tractor, compact tractor, or gator, and add the attachments you need to take on any task. Plus, you can determine your own down payment and financing. Try the Build and Price tool at ahwllc.com. Proud sponsor of the Fighting Illini.
Every Illini fan knows the right team makes all the difference. The same's true for your health. Carl Health puts the right team on the court for you with the doctors, hospitals, and specialists you know and trust. So when you pick health insurance, make sure you choose a plan that has Carl Health in network. Visit choosecarlhealth.org to stay connected to the care teams who are there for you, your family, and your community. Choose a health plan that keeps you in the game. Choose CARLE health.org.
This broadcast of the NCAA Division I Men's Basketball Championship is authorized under broadcast rights granted by the NCAA through Westwood One. It is intended solely for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any reproduction, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of the NCAA and Westwood One is strictly prohibited. Iowa with a lead, 12-2, 15:21 to go first half.
Well, they've come out the calmer team. You can see that they have, like you said, playing with nothing to lose. They've just been a little sharper right now at the beginning of the offense. Illinois is dribbling a tad bit too much. Got to draw that out and get the ball moving.
Davis got fouled. He is 15 of 20 for the year, and he missed the first free throw. He averages 5.6 points a game. He doesn't get there often. Remember, he hit the big two late at Michigan State that sent that game into overtime. Second one is up, and that one is good. And so it's 12-3, Iowa. Stojakovic is checked in. Davis checks out. Humrickhouse is in. So you got the three guys that have usually come in. Big Z, Mirkovic, Wagler, Humrickhouse, and now Stojakovic out there for Illinois.
This is the energy crew normally right here, Brian.
Let's see if we can get some energy going here. He's got it to Fulgaris in there now, number 7. Sturts with a kick and a drive. Throws it left wing to Combs. Now to Fulgaris, who hit the game winner with Florida, against Florida. Now to Bennett Sturts. Stojakovic is on him. Sturts for 6 to shoot. Pass inside Banks. Tough shot blocked. Blocked by Big Z. And he knocks it out of there. Big Z came in with 71 blocks. And the Illini get the ball back with a stop. 12-3. Iowa leads it early. Here is Mirkovic. Dribbles to the right wing on Banks. Nearly traveled. Throws it out to Stojakovic. Andre gets a pick. Driving right. Cut off by Banks. 9 to shoot. Bounce pass. Threw it away. Tried to throw it to Ben Humrickhouse. Lost the ball. Loose ball. Jump ball. And a possession arrow to Illinois.
Brian,
I'm not sure what we're doing there.
This ain't rocket science. Get the ball inside to David Mirkovic, please, and let him play. What are we doing? Mm-hmm. I mean, I was doing a heck of a job defending any of the dribble drives. Got to get more basketball moving, shift the defense, and then that'll open up driving lanes.
Remember, in Iowa City, Illinois started out with a 21-5 lead. The Hawkeyes have flipped the tables on them, up 12-3. And they're going to check the shot clock here, I guess. And Wagler will do the inbounds off to our left. Illinois down 12-3. The Illini 1 of 5 from the field in the early going. Here's a lob to Mirkovic with a catch. Even that was tricky. Mirkovic with a drive. Cut off in the corner out there by Combs. Now to Wagler. Back to David. David playing some booty ball. Into the lane. Short jumper is off to the right. No good. Big Z with a back tap. Ben Humrickhouse runs it back down. The Illini reset. 17 to shoot. 14:07 for the half. 12-3 Iowa. Humrickhouse open left wing 3.
Oh,
too hard. Rebound Stojakovic. Put it up and in. On the left baseline, Andre Stojakovic. And it's 12-5. The Illini crowd is just itching to roar with delight, but they got to get some stops here. And Sturts to Fulgaris as Iowa crosses the timeline. Sturts gets it back from Combs. Guarded by Stojakovic. Iowa up 12-5. 13:36 to go first half. Shot clock at 6. Driving is Combs. Back to Fulgaris. Cross the lane, bad pass. Intercepted by Illinois. Stojakovic to the rim. Off balance shot. Put it up and in. Counted and one. Count the basket. Stojakovic has 4.
Starts on the defensive end, Brian. Once you get the stop, now you can get out and run. Now, we still have to get into a more settled form of our offense where the ball is popping a little bit more so we can get more attacks to the paint. David has gone there twice. Unfortunately, missed the shots, but that opened up opportunities to get rebounds.
Wagler out. Boswell back in. Stojakovic has 4 points. Had 13 the other night. He's got 4 so far. This one for a 5th. And he missed it left. Rebound, Mirkovic. Put it up and in. Hey, a 4-point play as it turns out. The miss by Stojakovic. Mirkovic, who had the huge double-double here the other night, a couple of games ago. And the Illini are back within 12-9. This is a 7-0 Illinois run. 13:06 to go first half. Sturts stopped at the key. Now to Sage. Tate Sage is in. Here is Sturts. Rolling right. Back out top. 3 ball. Isaiah Howard is no good. Rebound. Fought for out of bounds to Illinois. Much better on the defensive end here the last couple of times.
Defending with a sense of urgency right now, Brian. And that's one of those things that, we early on in the year, we started off slow and we'd have to catch ourselves back up. And that's exactly what I think happened out. Now it seems like things are settling down.
12-9 Iowa. The Illini fell behind early. 9-0 and 12-2. Here is Boswell. Top of the key inside to Big Z. Got away. Banked it up. Missed it. But he was fouled. He'll shoot 2. As the Hawkeyes hit him down there. Looked like Isaiah Howard.
Yeah, I think it was Howard. No, Sage 24, I believe, got him on the arm.
Yep, Tate Sage, 24, not 23. And Ivasic will go to the line where he will shoot 2, a 68% foul shooter. Illinois on a 7-0 run. They've held the Hawkeyes scoreless for 3 minutes.
Yeah, really good pocket pass on that episode from Colin Boswell to the big fella rolling.
Ivasic, free throw is good. We need every one of these. We missed a bunch the other night. Ivasic with his first point. Sub back in for Iowa. Manyow is back in at 6'9", former Drake Bulldog. 12-10 Iowa. Illinois can cut it back to 1. Ivasic, free throw, good. He's got 2. Here come the Hawkeyes, left to right. Wagner getting set to check back in. 12-11 Iowa. But it was 12-2.
Yeah, it was.
So it's a 9-0 Illinois run. Left wing. Here is Tate Sage. Gets it back out to Sturts. Stojakovic on him. Sturts, little bounce pass. Right wing, now drops it off for Howard. Nobody really guards him. Back to Sturts. 6 to shoot. Inside the paint. They get it to Manyow. Now back to Sturts. Now back 3. Block.
Oh.
Deflected, but he still hit it.
Still got it to go. Man, that was really good defense from Stojakovic.
Kind of deflected it slightly, but it didn't change the trajectory enough. And 8 points for Sturts, 15-11 Iowa. Here is Stojakovic, guarded by Sage. 11:53 for the half. Stojakovic, step back, now driving into the paint. Got fouled. He was trying to flip it underhanded to Boswell or Humrichhouse, and he got knocked to the floor. Foul on Iowa, and we go to break here in Houston. Well, you feel a little better after that shaky start. The Illini were down 12-2. Now they're down 15-11 with 11:57 to go, 47 to go here in the first half. And this is Illini basketball from Learfield.
Health is a precious thing. And when it comes to deciding who to trust with yours, you can count on Carl. On your life's journey, count on care beyond our walls with mobile medicine, virtual health, and community partnerships delivering personalized care. When you're not sure what's next, count on clinical excellence today because we're researching and investing in the care of tomorrow. And when you need someone by your side, count on highly specialized care close to home. Carl Health will be the neighbor you can count on.
Score more with the college-branded Venmo debit card. Rep your team with every tap and earn up to 5% cash back through Venmo Stash, a new rewards program where the more you do, the more you get. Get your Venmo debit card today and start earning rewards with Venmo Stash. No monthly fee, no minimum balance. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank, N.A. Select schools available. Venmo Stash bundle terms and exclusions apply at venmo.me/stash terms. Max $100 cash back per month.
Whether your project is below ground, above ground, or you're just breaking ground, United Rentals has the equipment and tools you need. We rent and sell everything from forklifts and backhoes to scissor lifts and portable job site trailers. We also offer a complete range of industrial tools for any job, small or large. Count on United Rentals for the world's largest fleet, backed by a team of equipment experts. We service your owned equipment even if you didn't buy it from us. For the branch nearest you, visit UnitedRentals.com or call 800-UR-RENTS.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Back at the Elite Eight NCAA tournament here in Houston, Texas, Illinois, and Iowa. Iowa shooting 60%. They've hit 3 threes already. Illinois at 40%, 4 of 10, 0 of 3 from 3, 3 of 5 from the free throw line. The rebounds are 7-4 Illinois. Points in the paint are even at 6-6. Iowa's led from the get-go here. They got up 9-0 and 12-2. Illinois with a 9-0 run to cut it to 12-11, and then Sturtz hit a 3 to make it 15-11. Like to sync this up to the TV in the comfort of your own home? Go to syncmygame.com to find out how. And tonight's game brought to you by Ford. Hustle is what it takes to dominate. Exactly what Build Ford tough trucks were made to do. Check out F-150 or Super Duty at your local Ford dealer today. All right, Stojakovic, Boswell, Humrickhouse, Tomislav, Ivicic, and Wagler is back out there. The Illini just really got to just settle down and not dribble so much.
Yes.
Move the ball around. Again, Iowa's defense is good. I mean, there's 66 points a game allowed. It's among the best in the Big Ten. So the defense is sticky. There's no doubt about that. Boswell into Stojakovic. Guarded by his man. Drives. Little scoop shot up and in. Andrei Stojakovic right against Tate Sage. Took him to school on the baseline. And it's 15-13, Iowa by 2.
He did. Great hard jab step and was able to get on one dribble into where he wanted to get the ball to.
Here is Isaiah Howard Sturtz, who really never comes out. Behind the back pass to Isaiah Howard. He cuts into the lane. Cut off by Humrickhouse. Shot clock at 8. They get it to Sturtz. They're always looking for him. Humrickhouse on the switch. Sturtz with 3, with 2. Pull up from 15 is good.
So good.
And it's Sturtz. He's a pro. And the Hawkeyes counter with a basket at 17-13 Iowa.
He just gets you leaning so hard because he explodes, and it just gets you off balance with a little step back.
Here is Humrickhouse, guarded by his man Cooper Koch. Looking in for Tommy, lobs it to him, and off his hand out of bounds. He was looking for it lower, I guess. Ben threw it higher, and the Illini turn it over.
Man, you're 7 feet tall. Don't nobody want to throw you a bounce pass at 7 feet. Come on, Tommy, 2 hands.
17-13 Iowa, 10:47 to go, first half. The winner to Indianapolis. Here is Sturtz, right wing to Cooper Koch. Keep an eye on him. Now to Combs. Out top to Manuel. To Bennett Sturtz. Sturtz to Manuel. Back to Sturtz. 2-man game. Bounce pass Manuel. Left corner Sage Tate. And he hits a 3. Tate Sage for 3.
You cannot help weak side. Bam has to read that. Strong side, because you have nobody to help you if you help off the strong side corner.
20-13. The Iowa lead back to 7. Their crowd on their feet. Here is Stojakovic, and he's fouled by Tate Sage. 10:08 to go in the half. Iowa crowd doesn't like that. I think that's 2 on Sage. It is.
It is, but it was the right call.
20-13 Iowa. Trying to pull off another upset. They beat Clemson. They took out number 1 seed Florida. If you could do that, you feel like you can probably beat anybody.
Yeah, you do.
And then they beat their neighbors from Nebraska. Here is Wagner to Mirkovic. Wagner out between the circles, guarded by his man Combs. Behind the back dribble, cuts to the lane, pass inside. Tommy missed the layup, but he follows his own miss. Fortunately, a little too much English on it there, or Croatian. Spun around, he stayed with it, and it's 20-15. Iowa's lead is 5. Down to 9:44 for the half. Combs, they work it to Manuel. Manuel hands it back out to Bennett Sturts. Guarded by Stojakovic. Rolls to the right to Combs. Combs on the right wing. Drives inside against Mirkovic. Back to Sturts. Sturts for 3. Missed it. He is human. Rebound to Mirkovic. Sturts, by the way, already with 10 points. He had only 12 against us in Iowa City.
You knew he was going to come out playing after that game, Brian, but better defense from Illinois in that episode.
20-15 Iowa, 9-10 for the half. Wagner, top of the key, looking for a pick, gets it, fires for 3, and he got it. He and Mirkovic were going back and forth, and finally freed up Wagner enough to fire the 3, and it's 20-18 Iowa by 2. And Sturts nearly lost the handle, gets it back out to Banks for Iowa in the black and gold. The Illini back within 2. 8:47 for the half. Combs, right baseline. Inside pass to Banks. Post on Mirkovic. Lost the ball out of bounds. Whoa, it's going to be Iowa ball.
Oh, they should look at that one.
They maybe should look at that one.
Yeah.
We had a pretty good look at it right down here in front of us, off to our right. Davis is coming in for Stojakovic for the moment.
Great job from Stojakovic that time on the.
Now they're going to sub Big Z, and they're waiting to see if what the monitor says. And now Big Z goes back. Apparently they decided that no, they're not going to review it. All right, 20-18. The Illini finally hit their first 3 by Wagner. Here's a lob to Bennett Sturts. Sturts, 5 to shoot. Entry pass to Banks. Short jumper, missed it, but he was fouled by Tomislav Ivica. Boy, Sturts really moves that ball around. And he found his man down low inside. Banks will go to the line. He has yet to score. Hawkeyes have led wire to wire. They're up 20-18. The Illini have hit 6 of their last 7 shots to get to 50% for the game. Free throw is good. Tavion Banks, this year, 26 points for the Hawkeyes at Indiana, 20 against Florida in the NCAA tournament. Took out the Gators, 20 against USC this year. Some of his higher games. 21-18 Iowa. Second one is good.
Yeah, Tavion's a player. Just does all of it. He doesn't have the flash of Sturts, but he just does all those little solid things to help Iowa win games.
22-18 Iowa. 8.5 to go first half. Here is Mirkovic. Gets it to Ivicic. Tommy back to Mirkovic. David in the corner to Jake Davis. Davis guarded by Sturts. Down low to Mirkovic. Got a height advantage. They come to help. Across the lane. He lost the handle. Turned it over. Boswell steals it right back. Well, the Hawkeyes were headed up court after they stole it, and Boswell gets it right back, fortunately. 8:04 for the half. Wagner stepping left, looking for Mirkovic. David, the 2 freshmen. Wagner with 16 to shoot. Under 8 for the half. Drives right on Sturts. Spinning down the lane. Leans in. Short jumper is good off the glass. Well, he is something else.
He is. Takes a little bump.
Whoa, and now we get a foul by Boswell. He ran into Sturts right at midcourt.
Well, it's a bump on Combs by Combs that caused the bump by Boswell.
Did he push him or he just?
Well, no, he kind of hip checked him a little bit, but you know.
Anyway,
the other guy didn't see it.
Timeout on the floor, by the way, or the under 8 timeout. 7:43 to go first half. Iowa led 9-0 and 12-2. Right now it's Iowa 22, Illinois 20 as we go to break. 7:43 to go first half on the Busey Bank, Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
1 second you're enjoying your first day off in forever. Then mid-lunch, your phone buzzes. A window's been broken at home and you're miles away. In 1 second, everything can change. That's why ADT offers security systems with 24/7 monitoring with tech that helps first responders prioritize your emergency. And with the ADT Plus app, you can stay informed and in control of your home from virtually wherever you are. When every second counts, count on ADT. Visit ADT.com to learn more.
All right, class, tell me about your weekend. Leo?
Well, my sister wanted to go camping, so my parents took us in our new Nissan Pathfinder through a mountain trail.
Thank you, Leo.
No, it's not over yet. My brother wanted to explore some caves, so we drove up a bunch of steep hills. And then we
With
took
its V6 engine and 9-speed automatic transmission, the Nissan Pathfinder can power your adventure. That's why JD Power ranks Nissan #1 in new vehicle quality among mainstream brands. The new V6-powered Nissan Pathfinder. For JD Power 2025 U.S. Initial Quality Study Award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Sales.
It's time to trade up. A job is just a place you go to work. A career is a path that moves you forward. Trade your job for a career in welding, HVAC, medical assisting, dental assisting, and more with hands-on training at Midwest Technical Institute. At MTI, you don't just get an education. You learn a valuable set of skills you can build on for a lifetime. It's time to trade up. Get the training you need for your new career at MTI.
I'm attorney Howard Ankin, a proud University of Illinois graduate. My mom and dad, aunts and uncles, many cousins, all Illini. And now my son started his freshman year. At Ankin Law, we obtain compensation and justice for our clients involved in auto truck rideshare accidents, work injuries, fall injuries, and medical mistakes. At Ankin Law, we're here to help. The movie Risky Business said it best. It looks like Ankin Law. Call 312-6-million.
And it's Sturge leads the scoring. Iowa still with the lead here, 22-20. He's gone 4 of 6 from the field. A couple of threes. He's got 10 points to lead the Hawkeyes. 5 for Cale Combs. The Illini, Keaton Wagler with 7. 6 for Andrei Stojakovic. And 2 for Mirkovic. And 2 for Zvonimir Ivicic. Did the horn stick over there?
It sure does sound.
I mean, the horn that they sound to come back from timeouts, I think it's stuck.
Uh-oh, time to unplug that bad boy.
Yeah, somebody unplug it. That's like the dial tone on your phone. Remember those?
Oh, yeah.
Well, still
I'm old
going.
enough to remember that, Brian. These young people today wouldn't remember that.
All right, they're going to have to try to fix that. The horn you sound, every time you come back from break, well, that's just keep going right now. 22-20 Iowa. Iowa has hit a field goal in the last 2:46. They're 8 of 13 from the field. Illinois is 8 of 15. They've hit 4 threes. The Illini have hit 1. Again, Iowa stung the Illini early with a 12-2 start. Illini have crawled back into the game, but they have never led. And we're at 22-20 Iowa, 7:43 to go here in the first half. And again, they got to try to figure out how to unplug the horn. Well, This is odd. I don't think I've ever seen this.
I have not.
Well, gives us the time to read some commercials. Having insurance is the same as having State Farm. Don't know if that's insured over there, but don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And with a strong foundation and commitment to quality, IBUW 601, Painters District Council 58, and the East Central Illinois Building and Construction Trades Council serve our local communities with pride, dedication, and quality craftsmanship. Together, truly building the Fighting Illini. Purdue plays Arizona late tonight. They're trying to get the courtside horn to stop. Meanwhile, the Iowa fans are chanting, "Let's go Hawks." And the Illini fans are doing ILLINI. While we're waiting for this to resume. This is like the fire alarm in the school, when you pull the fire alarm.
Yeah.
It's just running. It's just blaring.
And they all look confused. Everyone's standing around.
Yeah, is anybody doing anything? Some people are, I think, going out because it's bothering their ears. I would think that would be true.
I'm glad we have on headphones.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so we got a delay here. We've heard of, the timer is off or the shot clock is off and something needs to be fixed. I've never had a horn get stuck.
No, this is a new one.
Illini Nation checking in. The Great Harbor Bay in the Bahamas, Strongsville, Ohio, Grand Rapids, Michigan, Hinesboro, Waterloo, Illinois, Pottery Barn working at the Pottery Barn in Oak Brook, Illinois. Go Illini, listening from On the Rocks, Roxbury, Wisconsin, Tampa. They say Final Four, come on. Danville, Scottsdale, Arizona, from home in the KC area. From London in the United Kingdom, Downers Grove, Illinois. Our man Zane there, hoping to see us in Indy. Concord, Illinois, St. Charles, Illinois, Jackson, New Jersey, at the Dixie Stampede in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, with a picture to prove it.
Nice.
With my dad at the rehab center, and it's in Wilmette.
All right, get better soon, Pops.
Okay, so again, if you just rejoined us here, wondering what the on. Well, Iowa leads it here 22-20. We're in the under 8 timeout, and we had a horn stick. Again, that's what I'm hearing, right?
Yeah,
the horn.
You're definitely hearing the horn.
That you sound coming back from timeouts or
substitutions,
etc.
I don't understand why they don't just unplug from the controller itself and then plug it back in.
Is there a way to reboot it?
Right.
And the coaches are kind of wondering, what do we do here? Because they got the two teams.
Guys are getting cold. It's cold in here.
Yeah, it is cold in this building. It's not even an ice arena in here.
You would think
it's pretty cold. I guess with the heat in Texas, I assume they'd want to keep it cool. Keaton Wagler with 7 points to lead Illinois. Bennett Sturts with 10. And now they're booing the horn. At least the Iowa fans are. I don't know. Can you just play over it, I guess?
Wow.
Meanwhile, Stojakovic warming up. So is, they're giving them all some basketballs now. We're going to have some shooting drills. Well, I've never seen this. Shooting drills while they keep the players loose. I don't know if this favors one team or another, but action had really started to heat up quite a bit.
I thought we were starting to get into a rhythm, Brian.
Well, it's 22-20. Iowa by 2, and now it's like they're warming up here before a game. They give them all basketballs and say, let's just keep shooting and try to figure out how to get the horn stopped. Yeah, okay. I don't know what to say about this, other than we can't do much until they get it fixed, I guess.
We can't do anything. I don't know, Brian. You might be out of advertisements, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I got a lot of people listening. We can go through that. Let's see here. Houston, Texas at the game. Brookfield, Illinois. College Station, Texas. Mundelein, too nervous to answer, they said. There's all kinds of people out there. But anyway, again, Clearwater Beach, Florida, Virginia, pulling back from the gate at Midway to head to Venice, Florida for the week. Hearing the horn craziness. Leroy, Illinois says, let's go, boys. Brian can work a couple more weeks. Yep, I'd like that.
You and me both, buddy.
Carlinville, Illinois with us as well here today. So anyway, they were sounding the horn to come back from the under 8 timeout. And we got two teams warming up here suddenly after we played a pretty heated 12 minutes or so. And I would ask if you ever been through anything like this, but I kind of doubt it. So
I have not.
Even in high school.
Even in high school. Oh, there we go.
Oh, they got it. Okay.
They shut off the scoreboard and everything.
Okay, that's right. The big board, part of the scoreboard, Michael Tackett tells us. So they shut off the big board overhead, and that did it. It's like the IT guy tells you to reboot.
Exactly.
It's kind of what they're doing, I guess. So everybody's kind of pointing and up at the scoreboard, which is now dark, because that's what fixed it. Huh.
Wow.
So now the two teams have been shooting a little bit. Now they're going to do a little sprinting here from side to side. And this is like in between quarters or something here. We're just stopped here at the under 8 timeout, 7:43 to go. I don't know if they can use the big board anymore. It's a very nice scoreboard, by the way. It's huge. Has a lot of nice features to it with the numbers and the signage and everything. I don't know what Ben's. Yeah, well, it's Ben Humrickhouse told us something. I don't know what he said, but the guy shrugged his shoulders like, I don't know what we do.
Right.
22-20. Iowa leading Illinois here. The Hawkeyes shooting 62%. They're going to try to sound it again. That time it shut off. The Illini at 53%, Iowa at 62%. Illinois 1 of 4 from 3. Iowa 4 of 7. Free throws 2-2. Iowa 3-5 of Illinois, 3 of 5. Iowa started out a house on fire. They jumped out 9-0 and 12-2. The Illini were very, very slow to get started. A lot of dribbling, some turnovers. They've already committed 5 turnovers. And the rebounds, total rebounds, Illinois +5 there. They're normally +11. So that's a good stat line. If the water can settle to its level here, we'll be okay. But, okay.
Got some gremlins in the
I guess,
hardware,
yeah,
Brian.
yeah. Couldn't be because of the heat outside. It wasn't that hot outside. Something in the scoreboard, I guess, and that's a nice big scoreboard that's completely blank overhead. Yeah. So we're just going to play without that, I guess. Now the time and the big boards on either end, they still have the score up there. And the players, I'm sure, look up at that, I would think. You don't look at the one over your head. So.
No, you're not looking at the one over your head. The one in front of you, and as long as your shot clocks are good, then you should be okay.
Okay, they're going to reset everything here, get the shot clocks back. 7:38. Now the clock's running on its own without anybody playing. They're down to 7:31. They may have to fix that. And this is a kind of a game management nightmare. Now it's at 7. Now it's 7:30. Now they got it back to 7:43. Okay.
Yeah, I saw Ben McCullum and Coach say something to one another. I think they kind of agreed on let's not use that thing.
We don't need the big board. So, all right, here we go. Bennett Sturts on the inbound. We're back to action. Everybody applauds that. So I don't know how long that was. About 10 minutes maybe. Delay there with the clock, and the team's warmed up. Shot around a little bit. Here's Sturts. Goes around Boswell. Cuts to the rim. Hit a layup. Bennett Sturts with 12. 24-20 Iowa. He's went right by 2 Illini and scored the layup. Here is Boswell. Boswell will try to return the favor. Drives in. Blocked. Knocked away. Knocked away. Stolen by Iowa. 24-20 Hawkeyes. Here is Sturts to Cooper Koch. Left wing to Fulgaris. Fulgaris to Bennett Sturts. Star at Northwest Missouri State. Star at Drake. Player of the Year in the Valley last year. Here's Banks to Sturts. 10 to shoot. Left wing bounce pass. Driving in is Combs. Back to Sturts for 3. Good. Bennett Sturts. He's hurting us right now. 27-20. He's just kind of playing pitch and catch with his teammates, and then he hits a shot. 27-20. Lead back to 7 for Iowa. It's been as big as 10. Here is Stojakovic. Way out top to Keaton Wagler. Wagler dribbles right on Combs. Splits 2 defenders and hits a layup.
Yeah, the way we're closing out, we got to close out under more control because it's allowing Iowa to put the ball on the floor, which is causing us to scramble. And, man, they have not missed the 3. At least Sturts has.
27-22. Two teams have heated up. Iowa's hit 5 of their last 6. Sturts gets loose. Throws it out to Fulgaris for 3. Rimmed it no good. Had a great look. Illini lucky that he missed it. The rebound to Mirkovic. Wagler hit that layup a moment ago. He's got 9. 27-22 Iowa. 5:53 to go first half. Wagler pulls up. Short. Right side 3 is short. Rebound inside. Off of Big Z.
Oh, no.
Or is it off of Iowa? The Illini may want to check that one.
Yeah.
Big Z was battling for it down there. Big Z checks out. Tommy checks in. 5:47 left in the half. Iowa with the lead. They're going to keep it. 27-22 Hawkeyes. They're trying to get to the Final Four for the first time since 1980. Illinois trying to get back for the first time since 05. Sturts, little give and go to Banks. Left corner, Fulgaris. Guarded by Mirkovic. Banging bodies. Inside shot up and blocked. Good job by Mirkovic on the block. Wagler ahead to Stojakovic. Let's let Andre go to work, shall we? Andre posting inside. Splits two defenders. Out top to Boswell. Back to Stojakovic. Up and in. Left of the rim. Boy, he has a knack for getting it in there. He's got 8. 27-24. The Iowa lead is 3. Let's get a stop. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Handling it is Combs. Everything starts with Sturts. Dribbles left. Cut off by Boswell. Out top to Banks. Banks, right wing, Fulgaris. Now to Sturts. Comes around his man, Boswell. Bounce pass baseline. Under the basket to Banks. Down to 4 to shoot. Way out top. 3 ball is no good. Rebound on the miss by Combs to Kylan Boswell. Illini can tie it with a 3. Here is Boswell. 27-24 Iowa. 4:34 left in the first half. Wagler nearly tripped up. Dribbles right, throws it to Tommy. Right corner, Stojakovic. Drives to the paint. Andre down the lane, had it stripped and stolen. Fulgaris knocks it away. Fast break. Banks with a pass from Sturts off his hand. Picked up in the corner by Mirkovic.
Yeah, got a little fancy on that one. Sturts did and hit him right on the ankle.
Wagler for the tie. Missed it long. Rebound. Tommy knocks it off of Cooper Koch.
Oh, my God.
So the East team with a turnover there in that sequence. And the Hawkeyes going too fast. Sturts with a bad pass to Banks. Fumbled it away. The Illini come the other way. The Illini keep it. Fulgaris has a seat. Stojakovic goes out. Wagler, Humrickhouse, Boswell, Mirkovic, and Tomislav Ivicic. Illinois has never led in this game. They're down by 3. 27-24. Mirkovic, top of the key, back to Keaton. Wagler with a drive, and he got fouled by Combs. And he'll go to the line. How many is that?
It should be 1-1. That's
yeah,
just
7 for Iowa. Big board is gone, so I'm looking across the board here, across the way. And going to the line is Keaton Wagler. He's got 9 points already. 15 for Bennett Sturts to lead everybody. Combs has a seat. And Isaiah Howard checks in for Iowa. Here comes Stojakovic back in. Not much of a breather for him. That was kind of a different sounding horn. Don't know if it's the...
It sounds like an air horn.
Like a bicycle horn or something. Foghorn. All right. So, yeah, it's kind of startled Stojakovic. Like, what is that? Anyway, he checks in. Here's Wagler. 1-and-1 opportunity. Got hit in the face on the way in. Free throw is good for the freshman who hits double figures with 10. Gets Illinois within 2. 27-25 of Iowa. He's got double figures now in 28 straight. 27-25 Iowa. 4:01 for the half. Wagler, second one, up and good. Hard to the rim, it rolled around, fell in. 1 point game. This is as close as we've been in a while. Iowa hasn't scored in nearly 3 minutes. The Illini crowd wants some defense. Fulgaris to Sturts. Actually, Maniau to Sturts. Now to Sage. Right corner. Here is Howard. Maniau looking for Sturts. They get it to him. He fires the 3, and he missed it. Over the top of the backboard.
Right there, I will say this, Sturts has 15 points right now, but he's working really hard to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, the Illini doing a better job of not letting just other guys get the ball, making them get rid of it, and making him put up a tough shot. All right, 3:39 for the first half. We'll see if we can come back a little quicker this time. Iowa 27, Illinois 26 on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
You may not think it matters all that much where your lawyer's from, but after you're injured, having a lawyer who knows Central Illinois, who knows your doctors and where you're being treated makes all the difference to big insurance. And it makes all the difference to getting the money you need and deserve. At Konoski Bresney, we pride ourselves on being from here and knowing what it takes to help someone from this community when they need it most. We know Central Illinois, and we are Konoski Bresney.
Our beloved veteran-owned 8% Hard AF Seltzer is now available in every single stadium on game day at the University of Illinois. Also, check your local stores for our Illini Orange 6-packs and 12-pack variety packs featuring watermelon, peach, blue raspberry, and green apple today. To find your favorite location, check our store locator at hardafseltzer.com.
Life is about moving forward. Stand still and you get past. Your next move isn't always obvious. Like the move to the Air National Guard. In the Air Guard, you get a steady paycheck, learn career skills, make valuable contacts, even become eligible for college tuition assistance, all while serving your country and community. Learn what civilian employers want and earn the resume they look for when you visit goang.com. It's your move.
Every Illini fan knows the right team makes all the difference. The same's true for your health. Carl Health puts the right team on the court for you with the doctors, hospitals, and specialists you know and trust. So when you pick health insurance, make sure you choose a plan that has Carl Health in network. Visit choosecarlhealth.org to stay connected to the care teams who are there for you, your family, and your community. Choose a health plan that keeps you in the game. Choose CARLE health.org.
All right, it's Illinois and Iowa here. Big Ten rivals going at it here for the right to go to the Final Four at the Elite Eight here in Houston. Iowa's led wire to wire. They're up 27-26. Illinois on a 6-0 run. Hawkeyes haven't scored in 3 minutes. Let's pause 10 seconds. Allow our network affiliates to identify themselves. Back in 10 seconds for station ID on Illinois basketball from Learfield. Brian Barnhart, Deion Thomas with you here, courtside in Houston, Texas. The Illini fell behind 9-0 and 12-2. Now they battle all the way back to within one. They have the ball at the under 4 timeout. Mirkovic, Wagler, Humrichhaus, Tomislav Ibicic, and Andrei Stojakovic on the floor for Illinois. Wagler, your leading scorer, with 11. Dribbles to the left wing. Illini trying to take their first lead of the day, and they will not. They missed the layup attempt. Put back on the miss by Wagner by Mirkovic wouldn't go in. And the rebound to Iowa. Had a shot there. It was in close. Wouldn't go down. Here is Sturtz. Left wing Cooper Koch. Now they hand it to Isaiah Howard to Bennett Sturtz. Sturtz throws it. Left wing to Koch. Now back to Sturtz. Chased to the right wing. 9 to shoot. Bounce pass now to Tate Sage. Step back 3 is good. Come on, Tommy. Tate Sage for 3. He's hit a couple. He had 19 points the other night. And the Hawkeye lead back to 4 at 30-26.
That's that one where we're talking about communication. He cannot lose him. He's a good three-point shooter. Like you said, knocked down a couple the other night.
Here's Wagner guarded by Howard. They trap him. Now they get it to Humrichhaus. Tommy's open. They didn't see him. Now to Wagner, 9 to shoot. 2:28 for the half. Wagner around Koch. Off balance shot is blocked by Cooper Koch with 4.9 on the shot clock. Brad Underwood says no foul. 4.9 on the clock. Shot clock, 2:25 for the half. Iowa 30, Illinois 26. Illini kind of stumbled out of the gate. They've been digging uphill all game. Here is Wagler looking for an inbound to Stojakovic, who got fouled.
Yeah, it's going to be on Sturtz.
Yeah, Sturtz knocked him to the floor. Kind of a high pass to Andre.
And that's his second, I believe. Well, we're going to have to do a better job, Tommy. We got to get Tomislav involved. He needs to get the ball and get some touches on the paint. There's nothing they can do with him if we do that.
Illini in the 1-1. That's 8 fouls on Iowa, 3 on Illinois in this half. 30-26. Stojakovic, he's got 8 points. He missed his only attempt earlier. 0 of 1 from the line. 1-1, free throw good.
There you go, big fella.
The Illini as a team shoots 78%. It was up closer to 80 most of the season. So it dipped a little bit here lately. 30-27 Iowa. 2:23 left in the first half of this Elite 8 game. Second one is good. He knocks it in. Humrichhaus out, Boswell in. So it's Boswell Well, the starters out there, basically, right? Nope, Stojakovic. 4 starters and Stojakovic, who was a starter earlier this year. Hey, Carl Health is the postseason sponsor for our Fighting Illini. Carl Health, the official health care provider of Fighting Illini Athletics.
Went a little bit smaller in a way, and they took Tommy and they put him on the power, the non-shooter.
Here is Sturts, gets it to Sage. Pass, he threw it right to Brad Underwood. And nobody was there for Iowa. Threw it right to Brad Underwood on the Illini bench. Turnover Iowa, that's their 6th. Each team was 6. Iowa shooting 55%. They've hit 6 of 12 from 3. Illinois 1 of 6 from 3. The Illini haven't had a field goal the last 3 minutes. Only down 2. They can tie or take the lead. Under 2 minutes for the half. Wagler to Tommy, drives, back to Keaton. Keaton with a drive, Wagler against Sturts. Looking for help to Ivasic, 10 to shoot. Now to Keaton, nearly a bad pass. Wagler, step back for 3, missed it. Mirkovic with a tap, won't go. And the rebound to Iowa. Tate Sage out of there with it. Illini could have tied or taken the lead. We're down to 1:36 to go first half. And the Hawkeye lead is 2. 30-28 Iowa. Sturts guarded by Stojakovic. Dribbles left. Back give and go to Manyow. Now in the corner. Here is Sage. Tate Sage. Sage back inside Manyow. And he throws it out of bounds. He was trying to hit Kotz. They look a little discombobulated. Boswell having quite a conversation with Mirkovic right now.
They're causing guys right now. Last 2 turnovers, you're causing guys that aren't used to making plays, trying to make plays. Stojakovic has done an excellent job with keeping a hold or clamps on Sturts. So now you got other guys, and they're just tossing that ball anywhere, Brian.
Illini can tie or take the lead again. 1:07 to go in the half. Boswell nearly lost the dribble. He and Mirkovic nearly got tied up. Bumping into each other. Boswell to Tommy. Out top for the lead. In and out, no good. Rebound to the corner off of
Illinois ball.
It'll be Illinois ball off of Iowa. Wagler was battling for it in the corner. Boy, that ball was halfway down and came out.
Yeah, it was.
For Tomislav Ivasic.
The top might have popped off, Brian, if that thing would have dropped.
30-28 Iowa. We've got 56 seconds to go in a tightly contested first half after a shaky start by Illinois. They've never led in this half. Inbound to Mirkovic. Mirkovic, he looks a little befuddled today. We got to get him going. Here's Wagler. Shot clock at 12. Wagler back to Mirkovic. Right wing, drives in to the paint. Layup, missed it. Wouldn't go in for Mirkovic. And the rebound, loose ball to Bennett Sturts. 39 seconds to the half. Now the Hawkeyes nearly throw it away again. Manyow to Sturts. Stojakovic is down on the floor, and getting away, hitting a layup is Cam Manyow. Brad Underwood wants a timeout. The Illini were scrambling. Stojakovic went flying to the floor at midcourt, and then the Hawkeyes worked it down in there, and then they hit the layup.
Yeah, that coach is lobbying for a lot of contact down there when David went to the basket, and a couple of no calls. So it's like, okay, you got to call this stuff, but that's one of those things. Play off 2 feet, and then you can play with power. You know.
Yeah, he seems a little tentative today.
Yes, and
he's been frustrated a couple of times. 2 different teammates have talked to him, Boswell and Big Z, trying to calm him down. 32-28 Iowa by 4.
And I think he's talking about that contact that he's getting, and he's not getting, the calls on. So you're right. Got to maintain, stay focused, and not get too emotional with what's going on.
Bennett Sturts 15 points. Combs with 5. 6 for Tate Sage. 4 for Manyow and 2 for Banks. 11 for Wagler, 10 for Stojakovic. The Illini 1 of 8 from 3. They haven't hit a field goal the last 4:45. They have missed 9 of their last 10 shots, and they're still only down 4. All right, let's see what else here we've got. While they discuss things courtside at Premium, we're focused on building a better future through nature and science for our employees, our customers, and our communities. Learn more about our plant-based purpose. Visit Premium.com. And tonight's game brought to you by Coke Zero Sugar. As you cheer on the orange and blue today, remember to enjoy the refreshing taste of Coke Zero Sugar, because fan work is thirsty work. And it's brought to you by the Illini Cashback Card. Earn cashback all day, every day with the official credit card of the Fighting Illini. Well, Iowa The Hawkeyes and the Illini. And the Hawkeyes, the last time they were this close, Elite Eight, they lost 84-81 to UNLV. And Iowa's been to 3 Final Fours in their history, the last one in 1980. Illinois, of course, has been to 5 Final Fours, 49, 51, 52, 89, and 05. A lot of hope for this team to get there. And, of course, had to battle their way through against Houston the other night in a meat grinder. Yeah, Iowa plays really good defense as well. The Hawkeyes, top 25 in the country in field goal percentage. Number 2 in the Big Ten in fewest points allowed. 8 times this year they have held opponents under 60 points. And all but 3 of the opponents shot well under their field goal percentage for the season. So, I mean, it's not unusual to not shoot well against Iowa. No. They keep themselves in games with tough defense. And when Sturts can go off like he can, and he's done that so far today with 15, the Illini will have 29 seconds left in the half here, trailing 32-28. So Jakovic, Wagler, Humbrickhouse, Big Z, and Mirkovic on the floor right now. Full court pressure by Iowa. The Illini get it into Humbrickhouse. He's guarded by Sage. And Ben's going to bring it up. We don't see that a whole lot. Ben across the timeline. And looking for Keaton Wagler. 17 for the half. Shot clock is off. Wagler guarded by Isaiah Howard. Howard right on him like glue. Looking for Mirkovic. Gets it to him with 8. Back to Keaton near midcourt. Keaton circles. Sidestep, spinning down the lane. Leans in. Tough shot. And he traveled. That was a pretty good defense there.
That it was.
32-28 Iowa. The Illini give it back to them with 1.5 on the clock.
And the thing is, he actually had him beat, and then he made another move, which allowed him to get back in the Florida defense.
Well, now the Illini got to guard the sideline out of bounds here in the backcourt. 32-28 Iowa. Trying to get to the Final Four themselves, as are the Illini. Here's the inbound. And a long midcourt shot is high off the glass by Tate Sage. And that'll do it for the first half. Well, we're halfway to Indianapolis. Iowa, though, the underdog, leading Illinois by 4, 32-28 here in Houston. The halftime show is coming up next on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Want to help pull the plug on cyber terrorists or work with satellites and other space technology? How about learning the avionics inside stealth fighters? You can do it, serving part-time in the Air National Guard. In the Air Guard, you'll earn extra cash and money for college while gaining high-tech skills in one of nearly 200 career specialties. Call the Illinois Air National Guard at 1-800-TOGOANG or visit goang.com/IL.
Illinois fans, it's time to elevate your game day with Oski Light Lager, an ILL IPA, crafted by Distill Brewery just for you, the loyal Illinois supporter. Crisp, refreshing, and brewed with the spirit of the Illini and the heart of our alma mater. It's the perfect way to hail to the orange and blue. Whether you're at the game, tailgating, or cheering from home, Distill is a proud partner of Illinois Athletics. Please enjoy responsibly. Distill Brewery, Normal, Illinois.
IBEW Local 601, IUPAT District Council 58, and the East Central Illinois Building and Construction Trades Council serve our local communities with pride and dedication. Our well-trained and highly skilled members set the standard for quality craftsmanship across industrial, commercial, and residential industries. IBEW Local 601, IUPAT District Council 58, and the East Central Illinois Building and Construction Trades Council. Together, we are building the Illini.
The College of Liberal Arts and Sciences at the University of Illinois is where curiosity drives impact. In LAS, bold thinking doesn't just inspire learning, it powers everything the college does, across disciplines and across communities. LAS turns big questions into breakthrough discoveries, driving change in science, society, and the ideas that shape our future. The College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, where curiosity drives impact. Find out more at go.illinois.edu/LAS.
Fighting Illini basketball is brought to you by the University of Illinois Geese College of Business. Also brought to you by your local Ford dealers. This is the Geese Business Halftime Show on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Illinois has never been able to get the lead in this game. They did have a 9-0 run at one point to get themselves kind of up off the deck after they got hit with a 12-2 run to start the game. Then in the middle of the half, we had a shot, we had a horn issue. They eventually had to shut off the big overhead board. Now when I look at the scoreboard here right now, they've still got the stats up there, but the score is 0-0. So they're going to have to figure all that out. And no clock up there right now. So now the shot clock's completely off, and so is the game clock. So we'll see what they figure out here. But Iowa does have the lead, 32-28. Welcome to the Geese Business Halftime Show here tonight from Houston, Texas. Again, Geese Business, College of Business, experienced faculty, immediate return on investment, flexible programs to fit your needs and your budget. Learn more at geesebusiness.illinois.edu. We'll have some stats for you coming up, and then we'll continue with more recap of the first half. Iowa leads it 32-28 over the Fighting Illini here in this Elite Eight game in Houston. Here's our Carl Sports Medicine Minute. Here's Scott Beatty with that.
Hi, it's Scott Beatty with a Carl Sports Medicine Medical Minute. Today, we're visiting with Carl Sports Medicine physician Jared Zimmerman on the topic of concussions. Dr. Zimmerman, what's the biggest myth about returning to play after a concussion?
The biggest thing that's changed recently has been that we're trying to get our athletes back to more activities quicker, even if they're still having some mild symptoms, where before we used to put you in a dark room and say, let's rest and recover. Now we're letting you try to get back to school, get back to learning, get back to even exercising a little bit in a safe environment.
What are the factors taken into consideration for each athlete?
First and foremost, every concussion is a little bit different. When we're coming up with a concussion management strategy, we're trying to individualize that care for you and your specific injury. It depends on the number of injuries you've had, how severe your symptoms are, and how often you've had an injury like this.
Where can you go if you suspect you might have a concussion?
Well, there's lots of places you can go. Obviously, we have a concussion management team at our Carl Sports Medicine Department. You can see your primary care provider. Lots of our concussions even come to us through convenient cares or emergency departments as well.
Find out more at carl.org. Carl, the official sports medicine provider of Fighting Illini Athletics.
Well, they've reset the scoreboard clock on either end. Again, the big clock is out, the big scoreboard, the massive scoreboard. I don't know what that costs, but it's off. And then they've got the, of course, above the baskets, you've got the clocks too. So those are all back in order again. It's Iowa 32, Illinois 28, 15 from Bennett Sturts to lead all scorers. Keaton Wagner 11 for the Illini. The Illini missed 9 of their last 10 shots, including their last 8, and they didn't score for 2 minutes. And despite all the issues shooting, they're shooting 37%. Iowa's shooting 57%, but the Illini are out rebounding them 18-9. And the second chance points are 11-2, and that's what's keeping them in the game. Brad Underwood talks all the time. What do you do when you can't hit your shots? Can you score? And they've got 28 here at the half, trailing by 4 to the Hawkeyes, 32-28. All right, break. We'll come back with more in a moment. Geese Business Halftime Show on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Every Nissan Frontier is battle-tested. Its frame is twisted. Its door slammed 13,920 times. And its bed drop-tested over and over. We do all that to the V6-powered Frontier, so you never have to hold back. Nissan, ranked #1 in new vehicle quality among mainstream brands by J.D. Power. For J.D. Power 2025 U.S. Initial Quality Study Award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Awards based on 2025 model year. Newer models may be shown.
Want a game-changing way to watch college basketball? With a one-day pass from Sling, get instant access to the men's and women's tournaments starting at just $4.99. You can catch all the action on TNT, TBS, ESPN, and ESPN2. Want even more hoops? Then add an extra pack to your subscription for just $1. No overpaying, no overcommitting. Just tournaments so crazy, they'd be crazy to miss. Visit sling.com to learn more. Sling lets you do that.
IBEW Local 601, IUPAT District Council 58, and the East Central Illinois Building and Construction Trades Council serve our local communities with pride and dedication. Our well-trained and highly skilled members set the standard for quality craftsmanship across industrial, commercial, and residential industries. IBEW Local 601, IUPAT District Council 58, and the East Central Illinois Building and Construction Trades Council. Together, we are building the Illini.
Our beloved veteran-owned 8% Hard AF Seltzers now available in every single stadium on game day at the University of Illinois. Also, check your local stores for our Illini Orange 6-packs and 12-pack variety packs featuring watermelon, peach, blue raspberry, and green apple today. To find your favorite location, check our store locator at hardafseltzer.com.
Illini trail the Iowa Hawkeyes here with the trip to Indianapolis on the line for the Final Four. Iowa, the 9 seed, leading the 3rd seeded Illini, 32-28. Our point totals here, again, Keaton Wagner leads Illinois with 11. Andrei Stojakovic with 10, 4 of 4 from the field, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Mirkovic is 1 of 6 from the field. He's missed some shots. He's turned the ball over. He's really struggling here in this first half.
Yeah.
But he has 2 points, but he does have 7 rebounds. Tomislav Ivicic, 2 points, 2 rebounds. Again, Wagner with 11. Boswell, no points, 1 rebound. Jake Davis with a point, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And Zamanavir Ivicic with 2 points for Illinois. Iowa had 8 assists on 12 baskets. Illinois had 1 assist on 10 baskets. And again, they've hit 6 threes. Illinois hit 1. Sturts is 3 of 6 beyond the arc. He's got 15. 6 for Sage. 4 for Maniau. 5 for Combs. For the Hawkeyes, nobody else has scored. All right, 32-28 is the halftime lead for Iowa. And we'll talk some more with Dion here. What needs to happen for the Fighting Illini in a moment. Our halftime show brought to you by the Geese College of Business. Explore your purpose. Learn how to put into practice your world-class undergrad and grad programs, including flexible online options. geesebusiness.illinois.edu. Back to Houston in a moment. Iowa 32, Illinois 28 on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
It's time to trade up. A job is just a place you go to work. A career is a path that moves you forward. Trade your job for a career in welding, HVAC, medical assisting, dental assisting, and more with hands-on training at Midwest Technical Institute. At MTI, you don't just get an education. You learn a valuable set of skills you can build on for a lifetime. It's time to trade up. Get the training you need for your new career at MTI.
Flight by Yuengling is the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yuengling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yuengling. Available wherever beer is sold.
DG Yuengling and Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
Looking for a job that checks all the boxes? How about competitive salaries, flexible hours, and outstanding benefits? You can find it all and more with a career in Illinois state government. Whether you're in tech, healthcare, education, or skilled trades, there's a place for you. Real jobs, real impact, and real work-life balance. Find really great careers working for the state of Illinois. Visit work.illinois.gov and apply today.
Health is a precious thing. And when it comes to deciding who to trust with yours, you can count on Carl. On your life's journey, count on care beyond our walls with mobile medicine, virtual health, and community partnerships delivering personalized care. When you're not sure what's next, count on clinical excellence today because we're researching and investing in the care of tomorrow. And when you need someone by your side, count on highly specialized care close to home. Carl Health will be the neighbor you can count on.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Illinois. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Back at the Toyota Center in Houston, they've been having to work on the horn over there. Of course, under the 8-minute timeout, the horn just stuck. The horn that's tied into the big video board overhead, so they had to spend about 10 minutes trying to figure that out. Then they got an alternate horn going. Then at halftime, they've been tinkering with the clocks on either end to try to get them back up to speed. And they have right now with Iowa leading Illinois 32-20. I was hoping they could change the score around or something, but they didn't. But anyway, it is Iowa by 4 here at the half. So how can, Stojakovic hit a field goal at the 5-minute mark, 5:14. Illinois didn't get a field goal the rest of the half. And how do we get this going, this offense?
You have to look at how Iowa defends. Iowa is going to put pressure on the ball, and then they're going to kind of collapse everyone else into the middle. It's making driving hard. And we run a pick and roll offense in order to drive into the paint. Defense is already there waiting on you. Ball has to go inside. If we get Tommy in the post, you can get Merck into the post, and then spread your shooters out. Now those guys have to go out to guard the shooters. Now you got open three-point shots, or you got easier baskets right around the basket. Because there's not a guy on that Iowa team that can stop Merck or Tommy if they get the ball in the paint. And then you play off of that going inside out instead of outside in.
Because it seems like we have forced a lot of stuff.
We have.
Driving into the lane.
And you want to drive because you want to get fouls, but now you have to do it the flip-flop way. Instead of coming from the outside in, put the ball inside. Put it into one of your bigs, and allow them to spray the ball out. And when you have David Merkovich, who we all know is a great passer, put him in the post. Now you get to cut through those areas. He can find you cutting to the basket for a layup, or he can hit the ball to the opposite corner or opposite wing for open shots, and then you can drive the basketball as the defense is rotating. Right now, Iowa doesn't have to rotate. Their two corner guys basically stay right on the paint. The two guards up top, you run the pick and roll. Either they're switching or they're helping if it's a big guy and he's getting back. But it's not allowing you that clean look to get downhill.
All right, we'll see if the Illini can take those words of wisdom and make the adjustments. That's going on in the locker room here as we speak. Carl Health, the postseason sponsor for our Fighting Illini men's basketball team. Carl Health, the official healthcare provider of Fighting Illini Athletics. We got 20 minutes left here in the second half for the Illini to try to rally to get to Indianapolis for the Final Four. Iowa trying to do the same for the first time since 1980 for them, and they were unexpected. They're the number 9 seed. They have the lead, 32-28 at the half. And this is the Geeks Business Halftime Show from Learfield.
Want a game-changing way to watch college basketball? With a one-day pass from Sling, get instant access to the men's and women's tournaments starting at just $4.99. You can catch all the action on TNT, TBS, ESPN, and ESPN2. Want even more hoops? Then add an extra pack to your subscription for just $1. No overpaying, no overcommitting. Just tournaments so crazy, they'd be crazy to miss. Visit sling.com to learn more. Sling lets you do that.
Every Nissan Frontier is battle-tested. Its frame is twisted. Its door slammed 13,920 times. And its bed drop-tested over and over. We do all that to the V6-powered Frontier, so you never have to hold back. Nissan, ranked #1 in new vehicle quality among mainstream brands by J.D. Power. For J.D. Power 2025 U.S. Initial Quality Study Award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Awards based on 2025 model year. Newer models may be shown.
AS.
Yingling Traditional Lager, a beer that, like true legends, stands the test of time. Brewed by the same family for nearly 200 years, it's a crisp amber lager with a bold, smooth flavor that's perfect for game day. Whether you're cheering from the stands or watching from your favorite bar, Yingling is the taste of tradition. Yingling, legends stand the test of time.
A lot of people compare farming to gambling.
For Illinois farmer Kenny Engeling, the Illinois Farm Bureau advantage stacks the odds in his favor.
With Iowa being your corner, you now get a say in the house rules. Everyone at the ground level now has a say in what's actually happening.
The Illinois Farm Bureau advantage: impactful advocacy, trusted information, and meaningful development.
The Fighting Illini trailing the Iowa Hawkeyes here, 32-28. The Illini and the Hawkeyes here. It's the first time since 2000 that two Big Ten teams will meet, and meeting here today in an Elite Eight game. There have been other conferences that have had that happen, but the Big Ten hasn't had it happen since Wisconsin and Purdue played back in 2000. Again, the Hawkeyes under Ben McCollum, the new coach there, of course, took his team to the Sweet 16 in his first year. 5 times Division II Coach of the Year, 15 years at Northwest Missouri State, won 4 titles, won 395 games out there, went 31-4 at Drake. And some of those teams he had at Northwest Missouri State, 35-1, 38-0, 31-1. And McCollum born in Iowa City and trying to get his team into the Final Four in Indianapolis in his first year in Iowa City. Bennett Sturtz leading the team in points today, but for the season, scoring, assists, steals, first Hawkeye to do that since Dean Oliver. You remember him?
I sure do. He was a baller.
He really was. And the Hawkeyes came in at one point this year. They won 6 in a row, including a road trip west over Washington and Oregon. They went 3-7 the next 10. And then before they started their streak here in the NCAA tournament, Illinois, of course, struggled a bit. Some big teams, some close losses. The overtime losses, of course, to twice to Wisconsin, but then bounced back with the wins over Penn and VCU and then Houston the other night, and trailing here at the half by 4 points. Susan and Bill in section 120 say thank you to us for being here, and thank you to them for listening here today. So we appreciate them and everybody else that is checking in with us today across the country. Union Grove, Wisconsin, they check in with us. And we got people on planes. We've got people on beaches. You name it, we've got it. Orlando, Florida, St. Charles, on the plane from Orlando to Charlotte, Clearwater Beach, Florida. All of those folks, we appreciate you listening. I know it's kind of nail-biting time. You knew this wouldn't be easy. I mean, Iowa's hot. They're playing well.
Yep.
It's a different team than we played back 2 months ago.
Playing with a lot of confidence.
Playing with a lot of confidence. And really, as we said, they're playing with house money. Nobody expected them to be here.
Exactly.
So the Illini got to be sharper. We're going to get Mirkovic going. The Illini have out-rebounded the Hawkeyes, and you expected they would. 18-9. They've got 10 offensive rebounds to 1 for Iowa.
I mean, if you look at the stats, Brian, other than the shooting percentage, then you would think that Illinois is winning. I mean, right now Iowa has hit more threes. Illinois was 1 for 8 is really kind of that what's the anvil hanging around your neck. It's the shooting percentage. We've missed a lot of bunnies around the basket. If we're making those little layups, then we're ahead in this game. But got to get themselves in a better rhythm, more comfort. But Iowa's going to do their best to make you uncomfortable, and they've done a good job this first half.
It's good defense. The Illini facing 2 really good defenses in a row here in Houston. The Final Four is next Saturday in Indianapolis, Lucas Oil Stadium, 2 hours from Champaign. The Illini got some work to do to get there.
Yeah, they do.
All right, here comes Bennett Sturtz to inbound it for Iowa. Can't afford another slow start here in the second half.
First 5 minutes, B.
First 5 minutes are always important. Both teams' fans on their feet. These 2 old rivals met first back in 1908. Never played in the NCAA tournament. Playing with a Final Four on the line. Cooper Koch is going to inbound it here to Sturtz. They bring Boswell up to guard Sturtz. The starters are out there. And we're 20 minutes from deciding who's going to Indianapolis. Here is Sturtz. Across the timeline on the inbound. Gets it to Combs. In the left corner to Koch. Davis fell down. Koch fires for three. Left it short. He normally makes a wide open shot like that. That's a good omen. And the rebound to Keaton Wagner. The Illini go left to right in the white, the script Illinois jerseys. Here's Wagner. Cuts to the rim. Bounce pass inside to Ivicic. Here you go, Dion. Right baseline, and Ivicic put it up and in.
Yep. I don't know if that was the intent because that's normally that bottom of the screen, and they give it to him in the post. But it was the right idea, and Keaton was able to find him for an even easier shot.
Yeah, Ivicic with a short jumper. Tommy, 32-30 Iowa. Here is Sturtz, left wing, looking for a pick. Dribbles to the right, Boswell chases. Back out top to Banks for Iowa. 7 to shoot. Short jumper up and no good. Rebound, Mirkovic taps it to Wagner. The Illini can tie or take the lead. It would be their first lead of the day. 32-30 Iowa. We've had a couple of cracks at this in the first half. Early in the second. Boswell, left wing to Wagner. Now to Kylan. Kylan. Top of the key, looking down low to Mirkovic. Right baseline, Mirkovic, 9 to shoot. Leans in, lost the ball, now flips it to Ivicic. Down to 4, inside to Mirkovic. Mirkovic with 1, put it up and in. Count it in, 1. How do you like that? The clock was ticking down to 0. Mirkovic was fumbling with it under there. Got it to go in and drew the foul. Ties the game at 32. His second basket of the day and a chance for Illinois to take the lead. And Boswell, the leader out there, huddles him up.
But that wasn't even there, Brian. I mean, he's a little discombobulated at the end. But the patience of Illinois finding the open play, getting it into the paint, and then David didn't rush the shot. Took his time and was able to finish.
This free throw for the first lead of the day. Mirkovic at the line, tied at 32. Got it. And the Illini lead for the first time today. And now a steal by Boswell, but they call a foul on him as he was trying to take it away from Sturtz.
Are you kidding me,
They call a
bro?
foul on Boswell. Wow, Boswell couldn't believe it. He ran to the bench, and that's about as emotional as you'll ever see Kylan Boswell. That's his second foul. The Illini full court press. They haven't put 33 on the board, have they yet? The free throw was good by Mirkovic. It still shows 32 all.
It's here on the computer.
Yeah, no, on the board upstairs here. Up high, it doesn't have it right. 33-32, Illinois in front, full court pressure. Now they got it fixed. Okay. Boy, everything's a little shaky today. Sturtz rolling right across the timeline against Boswell. Right wing gets it to Combs. Out top to Manu, and now what? A foul on Keaton Wagner, I do believe. Wow. Wagner's doing, what did I do?
Yeah, because he went underneath the screen and Banks just plowed right through him.
That's 2 on Wagner. 33-32, Illinois, their first lead of the day. 18-20 left in the game. Here is Sturtz. Illini, I think, in a zone here. Sturtz, as they've been doing this year, out of bounds. Right wing, Cooper Koch drives on Boswell. Shot clock at 3, 2, 1. Banks for 3. Got it.
Oh, my God.
Banks for 3 as he threw it in as the shot clock was winding down. 35-33. Iowa back in front. Just well, buckle up, folks. This is going to be wild. Boswell out near midcourt, now to Mirkovic. Mirkovic with a drive and a foul on Banks. Nobody's happy with the officials right now.
Well, yeah, they're allowing a lot of bumping and grinding, boy, I guess.
Banks with his second foul. Well, we're going to be at the free throw line a lot at this pace. 17:45 left in the game. Iowa hit a 3 as the shot clock was winding down by Banks. Put Iowa back up 2. Wagner cuts to the rim. Underneath the basket to Wagner. He missed the layup. Rebound to Iowa. Tough shot in traffic. Right wing Koch. Back to Combs. Now to Sturtz. Got to keep an eye on him. Guarded by Boswell. Ball hawking him. Sturtz rolls right. Little pocket pass to Banks. Banks across the lane to Manuel. Nobody else even looking at the basket here. Sturts, talking about for Iowa. Sturts, right corner, double team, behind the back pass to Banks. Open three, missed it. Rebound, Jake Davis.
Better defensive effort again on that series right there, Brian.
17 minutes left in the game. 35-33 Iowa. We have to grind another one out. Here is Wagler. Guarded by his man Combs. Now Koch switches on him. Wagler out top to Boswell. Boswell cutting to the rim, out top to Tommy. Open three. Yes! Tomislav Ivicic with 5.5, and it's 36-35 Illinois. Here is Koch, and a bump and a foul on Jake Davis. My goodness. They're calling it close now. Davis, they're playing out there. They're bumping bodies. 36-35, Illinois back in front. Ivicic hits the second three of the game for Illinois. They're 2 of 9 for the game. Here comes the inbound. They get it into Tate Sage, now to Combs, 20 to shoot. 16.5 left in the game. 36-35, Illinois leads Iowa. Here is Sturts, left wing to Sage. Right wing to Koch for three, and he hit it. Cooper Koch, his first points of the game. And we trade 3-point bombs.
Step too slow on that one.
38-36, Iowa back on top. Here's Mirkovic, pushed off with his left hand. They didn't call that. Wagler driving down the lane, layup, eye off the glass, and it's good. What a circus shot. Counted and one. Wow, boy, oh boy. Wagler. Some high fives from his teammates as he drove into all kinds of traffic, and a circus shot scooped it up and in. Ties the game at 38. Davis and Boswell out. Stojakovic and Humringhouse in. This is going to be a war, let me tell you. 38 all. The Illini can retake the lead here. Keaton Wagler with 13 points today, with one shot after he was fouled by Cooper Koch. Up and got it. Well, if we ever just get a 5 or 6 point lead, that would feel a lot better. 39-38. Illinois back on top by one. We crawl inside of 16 minutes to go in the Elite Eight. Here is Sturts. Pass out top, Isaiah Howard. Ooh, he started to shoot. I thought he traveled. Now he throws it to Sturts. 12 to shoot. Maniau back to Sturts. Sturts chased by Stojakovic. Shoots a tough three. Short. Rebound Mirkovic with his 8th rebound. He wanted a foul. Illinois up one with the ball. Stojakovic to the rim. Against his man Koch, had it blocked. Taken out of there by Iowa. Here comes Sturts. Ahead to Howard. Howard back to Sturts. Sturts with his team down one. Fadeaway shot is no good. From 10 feet, point blank. Missed it. Rebound to Wagler. Up and down we go. 39-38 Illinois. This is not good for blood pressure, by the way.
No, it is not.
Here's Wagler. Nearly fell down, and he got tied up. Or did he get a timeout? He fell down. Illinois got the timeout. Man, oh man.
Had too much dribbling.
Yeah, too much dribbling again.
Make a decision and go. Can't dribble back and forth like that.
All right, we'll get the timeout here. 15:01 to go in the game. Illinois 39, Iowa 38 on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Every Illini fan knows the right team makes all the difference. The same's true for your health. Carl Health puts the right team on the court for you with the doctors, hospitals, and specialists you know and trust. So when you pick health insurance, make sure you choose a plan that has Carl Health in network. Visit ChooseCarlHealth.org to stay connected to the care teams who are there for you, your family, and your community. Choose a health plan that keeps you in the game. Choose CARLE Health.org.
It's Truck Month with the Ford Crew. Care for a Truck Month trivia contest, Sam?
Oh, you know I can't resist, Hank.
Okay, fact. Truck Month happens only once a year.
Fact. It's the best time to buy a new Ford truck.
Fact. Ford F-Series is the best-selling lineup of trucks in America for 49 years.
Fact. America loves Ford Truck Month.
Fact. I agree with that fact.
Based on 1977 to 2025 CY industry reported total sales.
IBEW Local 601, IUPAT District Council 58, and the East Central Illinois Building and Construction Trades Council serve our local communities with pride and dedication. Our well-trained and highly skilled members set the standard for quality craftsmanship across industrial, commercial, and residential industries. IBEW Local 601, IUPAT District Council 58, and the East Central Illinois Building and Construction Trades Council. Together, we are building the Illini.
I'm attorney Howard Ankin, a proud University of Illinois graduate. My mom and dad, aunts and uncles, many cousins, all Illini. And now my son started his freshman year. At Ankin Law, we obtain compensation and justice for our clients involved in auto truck rideshare accidents, work injuries, fall injuries, and medical mistakes. At Ankin Law, we're here to help. The movie Risky Business said it best. It looks like Ankin Law. Call 312-6-million.
Yeah, look, it's confusing. Ryan Barnhart with Deion Thomas here in Houston, Texas. From jerseys to hats and more fan favorites, find everything you need to gear up for game day at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Now the Hawkeyes led 32-28 at the half. Illinois outscored them 11-6. In the second half, the Illinois Farm Bureau advantage is 39-38 Illinois. And they got an air horn over there now with the main horn out. And we're trying to figure out because there was Wagner fell down over there, a lot of dribbling, and then got tied up. And they pointed to the Illinois bench like Illinois got the timeout. But the timeout is still on the board. But who knows with the board today, with the scoreboard. I don't know what's working and what's not. So as it is, Illinois has the ball with a 1-point lead. First time they've had the ball and the lead today. Here is Stojakovic trying to get it into Keaton Wagner. He does. Howard jumps out on him for Iowa. Wagner rolls right. Wagner, pair of 23s going at it here. Keaton left wing. Tommy for three. Missed it. Rebound. Stojakovic up. Missed it. Rebound. Fought for out of bounds to Illinois. That's another offensive rebound. It's 11-1 in that category. Stojakovic had it in close. It wouldn't go in.
Yeah, that's the work you want to see on the glass. Follow up the shots. Illinois has done a great job of that all year, doing a heck of a job tonight as well.
39-38 Illinois, 14:47 left. Here is Mirkovic, guarded by his man in the lane, nearly traveled, throws it to Stojakovic. Shot clock at 10. Andre to the rim, under the basket, lost the handle. Turned it over. Turnover Illinois. Howard to the other end, shot up, missed it, but a foul. I think Tommy got him.
Yeah, he was good when he was vertical. It was that last second reach at the ball. Just make him make a shot over you, big fella. You did good getting back.
Isaiah Howard, sophomore, to step to the free throw line. He has yet to score out of Plattsburgh, Missouri. 30 games last year as a freshman with Drake. He came with McCollum, and the first free throw is no good.
Uh-oh, Nuggets.
Yeah, well, they'll probably chant it down here. Iowa, by the way, is only 2 of 3 today from the free throw line. Illinois, 9 of 11. Second one is up and good for Howard, and it ties the game. All right, so here we are, 39 all with 14 and a half minutes to go. The winner to the Final Four. Here is Tomislav Ivicic, guarded by Cooper Koch. Takes him, and he got fouled. He drove right to the key there, and Koch with the foul.
And he did the right thing. If they're going to body you up like that, then that makes it easy rip through to get to the basket. Smart decision.
So Stojakovic will inbound it. That's the 4th foul on Iowa. Each team with 4. 14-20 left in the game. Tied at 39. Down low to Tomislav. Had it knocked away. Gets it back. Looking to post on Cooper Koch. Tommy in the lane. Baby hook is short. Follows his own miss. Put it up and in. Tomislav Ivicic, 7 points in this half for Tommy, and the Illini have their biggest lead of 2.
And that's exactly what I was calling for right there, Brian.
41-39, Illinois by 2. Sturts to the right wing, behind the back pass, dangerous to Sage. Gets it back to Sturts. Stojakovic on Sturts, dribbles right, flips it back to Banks. Wide open 3, Banks is no good. Rebound to the corner, off of Iowa, I do believe.
Wow.
Are they going to say off of Illinois?
I mean, how about the push in the back? Ben went flying out of there.
They're checking the review here. Do they want to challenge this? They'll get Big Z in while they think about it. We've had a couple of these where they've wanted to look at it. Rana, do they want to check it? Apparently, I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, Big Z is going to check in for Tommy. 41-39, Illinois by 2. They trailed by as many as 10. Lob on the inbound. Iowa has the basketball. No review on it. No challenge. Sturts, left wing, gets it to Sage. Back to Sturts. Now to Koch. They play pitch and catch around the perimeter. Here is Koch to Sturts. Bennett Sturts dribbles right. Back to Koch. Right wing three. Got it. Cooper Koch for 3. 42-41 Iowa. He's starting to heat up. He didn't score in the first half. Oh, here's a pass to Humberkaus, almost threw over his head by Mirkovic. Here is Wagler. Big Z up to set a pick. Wagler rolls left, down the lane, inside to Mirkovic, a running layup, and he got it. He cut to the basket on the baseline, and the Illini back in front. 43-42, our 7th lead change. Pretty feed there to Mirkovic. Here is Sturts, drives right on Stojakovic. Right of the lane, leans in, tough shot, trying to draw foul, and he did. Foul on Stojakovic. 2 shots for Bennett Sturts. Boy, oh boy.
Oh, my God.
43-42, Illinois by 1. 3 ties, 7 lead changes. The Illini have only led for about 3 minutes. Not until this half did they get the lead. Iowa led by 4 at the half. They jumped out to a 12-2 lead early. Sturts, as you might expect, very good at the foul line, 85%, and he hits the first. He's got 16 points, his first points of the second half. First team All Big Ten, All Missouri Valley Conference a year ago.
And he's a good one.
43 all. Second one is good. Sturts hit them both. We trade the lead. You take it, I'll take it. Mirkovic looking for somebody to inbound. Gets it to Wagler. Wagler across the line. Keaton with 14 points. Stojakovic 10. Wagler guarded by Howard. They get it to Mirkovic. Now to Boswell. Now to Wagler. 44-43 Iowa. Lob inside to Mirkovic. Put up a quick shot. Wouldn't go in. They grabbed him from behind as they knew he was going to get a layup. And the foul inside on the Hawkeyes.
But I love, again, Brian, we talked about it at half. Get the ball inside. Get Davies going. Get Tommy going. And they've done a really good job of making that a priority this half.
Foul on Sage. That's his third. Lob to Mirkovic on the inbound. Mirkovic against Banks to a Big C to Jake Davis, who's in. 44-43 Iowa. Here is Wagler. 12-16 for the game. Step back 3 is good. Oh, and when he stepped back, 4 Hawkeyes went flying back under the basket. He fooled everybody. And the Illini lead is 2, 46-44 on the Wagler step back. Look how wide open I am 3. It was like everybody fell back like they were blinded by a Superman. Here is Sturts, short jumper off the glass, around and good. In the lane. He's got 19. 46 all, Illinois and Iowa. 11:40 left in this game. Here is Wagler. Way out top. Freshman trying to shake a hand off of Howard. Spinning on Sturts. Shot clock at 12. Wagler for 3. Missed it long. Rebound to Iowa. And we got a foul, do we? On Banks, maybe?
No, he called it on Keaton.
They call it on Keaton. Okay. I shot it up for 3. I guess maybe he reached out and fouled him to save a layup. Okay. I guess that's what it was. All right, we'll take a break. 46 all. Illinois and the Iowa Hawkeyes, the winner to the Final Four. And this is Fighting Illini basketball from Learfield.
All right, class, tell me about your weekend. Leo?
Well, my sister wanted to go camping, so my parents took us in our new Nissan Pathfinder through a mountain trail.
Thank you, Leo.
No, it's not over yet. My brother wanted to explore some caves, so we drove up a bunch of steep hills. And then we
With
took
its V6 engine and 9-speed automatic transmission, the Nissan Pathfinder can power your adventure. That's why J.D. Power ranks Nissan #1 in new vehicle quality among mainstream brands. The new V6-powered Nissan Pathfinder. For J.D. Power 2025 U.S. Central Quality Study Award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
1 second, you're enjoying your first day off in forever. Then mid-lunch, your phone buzzes. A window's been broken at home and you're miles away. In 1 second, everything can change. That's why ADT offers security systems with 24/7 monitoring with tech that helps first responders prioritize your emergency. And with the ADT Plus app, you can stay informed and in control of your home from virtually wherever you are. When every second counts, count on ADT. Visit ADT.com to learn more.
Sales. I'm attorney Howard Ankin, a proud University of Illinois graduate. My mom and dad, aunts and uncles, many cousins, all Illini. And now my son started his freshman year. At Ankin Law, we obtain compensation and justice for our clients involved in auto truck rideshare accidents, work injuries, fall injuries, and medical mistakes. At Ankin Law, we're here to help. The movie Risky Business said it best. It looks like Ankin Law. Call 312-6-million.
Our beloved veteran-owned 8% Hard AF Seltzers now available in every single stadium on game day at the University of Illinois. Also, check your local stores for our Illini Orange 6-packs and 12-pack variety packs featuring watermelon, peach, blue raspberry, and green apple today. To find your favorite location, check our store locator at hardafseltzer.com.
Brian Barnhart with Deion Thomas. Illinois and Iowa tied at 46 as we hit the 11:23 mark of the second half. Let's pause 10 seconds, allow our network affiliates to identify themselves. Back in 10 seconds for station ID on Illinois basketball from Learfield. Well, what happened is Wagner tried to hit a three right out in front of us, and then as the ball carried long, Iowa was headed up court. Iowa wanted to review it, I guess, or somebody wanted to look at it to see if he was flagrant or tripped somebody up. Or
they wanted to see if it was a trip after the foul, but I was a little concerned because you have to give the shooter space to come down, and Keaton felt that they were right up under him.
All right, here we go now. Back to action. So Keaton gets his third foul. Sturts dribbling way out top. 15 to shoot. Drives. Bounce past Cooper Koch. Davis on him. Back to Sturts. 46 all. 11:04 left in this game. Right corner three. Up and too hard by Isaiah Howard. Howard misses the three-pointer from the deep corner. 46 all. 10:52 to go. Illinois and Iowa. Boswell out near midcourt, gets a pick, rolls right. Mirkovic thought about a three. Now to Wagler. Wagler, 10 to shoot. Looking inside, throws it out to Boswell. Boswell, top of the key. Gonna have to pass it to Big Z for three. Too hard. Had a good look, right wing wouldn't go down. Big Z's been struggling from three. He couldn't get that one to go either. Both teams miss a three. Each possession really matters. 10-18 for the game. Tied at 46. Here in Houston, here is Sturts. Left wing to Koch for three. Off. Short. Rebound to Mirkovic. He grabs another rebound. His 10th to go with 7 points. Mirkovic up across the timeline. Tied at 46. Both teams now under 50% shooting. Here is Wagler driving. Layup. Got it. Keaton Wagler split the Iowa defense and scores.
And that's what I was talking about. Just that little movement of the ball there caused Iowa to have to shift. Now you have driving lanes. and you can finish or you can pass, as he did previously to Merck on the cut.
Monarch back up 2 on Iowa, 48-46. Sturts trying to get the lead back. Dribbles to the left corner, can't fire for 3. Way out top to Koch, who almost stepped over the midcourt line. 9 to shoot. Gets it to Sturts. Sturts, pull up for 3. Got it. Wow. I don't know how you stop that. 49-48. He's got 22 points. And he puts the Hawkeyes on his back. He's got them up 1. Mirkovic to the right wing. Dribbling, driving, under the basket. Mirkovic out top to Wagler. Sets his feet for 3. Let it fly short. Rebound, Mirkovic. The offensive rebound. Mirkovic in the lane, got fouled. Knocked to the floor by Cale Combs. And let's see, that's 6 on Iowa. 6 on each team. 49-48 Iowa. The Illini will inbound it. Both teams will go to the line here going forward with 8:57 left.
It's a whole Big Ten game right here,
Man,
Brian.
yeah.
Ooh, man.
Davis out, Humrickhouse in. I think our Tommy's in for Big Z. Boswell to inbound. 19 for Wagler, 22 for Sturt. Your top scorers. Lob inside to Mirkovic. Mirkovic, right baseline. Guarded by his man Banks, looking to posting. Back out top, Tommy. Thought about a 3. Passed it instead to Mirkovic. Mirkovic with Banks right there with him. David out top to Tommy for 3. Missed it. Rebound on the floor. Mirkovic got fouled again.
Yes.
Yeah, that's that action. He's settled in a little bit now. And that's 1-and-1 opportunity. Foul on Iowa. As Mirkovic got knocked to the floor.
Banks almost took his clothes off.
I think it's on Sage.
Oh, they missed the one on Banks, boy, if they call that.
That's his 4th.
Jeez.
Mirkovic, 76% foul shooter, 7 points, 12 rebounds. He grabbed that rebound on the 3-pointer, hit the floor and got fouled. 49-48 Iowa. 8:39 left in this game. 1-and-1 for Mirkovic. The Illini today, 9 of 11 from the free throw line. Mirkovic getting his shirt adjusted. This one to tie it at 49. It is up and it is no good. Rebound to Iowa. Banks grabs the rebound. Iowa the lead and the ball. 49-48 Iowa. They've knocked off Florida in this tournament. They've defeated Nebraska, leading Illinois by 1. Manyow out top. Gets it to Combs. Combs dribbling. Manyow back to Combs. Right wing Banks to Sturts. 6 to shoot. Bounce past Banks. Had it blocked. Out of bounds. And let's see. It's still Iowa ball, I believe, with 3 to shoot. Iowa wanted a foul.
No, that was a good.
Yeah, good block.
And Merck walled up and was vertical, so good no call by the referees on that one.
Stojakovic guards the inbound. Iowa's lead is 49-48. 8:13 to go in the game. Inbound, 3 to shoot. In the corner, way out top. Koch with a prayer, air ball, and a shot clock violation. Good job by Illinois. Banks was over there. Koch had to heave it as the shot clock was winding down.
Yeah, needed a timely stop. Got it after the block shot down there.
Wagler in for Boswell. Keaton doesn't get many breaks. He got one there. Now he's back in. 19 points, 10 for Stojakovic, 12 rebounds for Mirkovic. The Illini shooting 41%. Hawkeyes at 47. In this half, the Hawkeyes only 33%. 8 minutes to go. 49-48 Iowa. Good old-fashioned Big Ten battle. Illinois and Iowa. Wagler, right corner, Tommy. Back to Keaton Wagler. To Stojakovic. Andre, top of the circle. Drives down the lane. Shot up and in. Andre Stojakovic, who flexes a little bit after that one. And he should. He's got 12. Illinois 50. Iowa 49.
That was a body by Flex right there, boys. Sheesh.
Here is Sturts. Dribbles right now left to the rim. Off balance, short, but foul. He's just such a problem because he can shoot it, he can drive it, and if he gets in there too close, you almost have to foul him. We'll take a break. The under 8 timeout in this stem winder from Houston. Illinois 50, Iowa 49 on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Since we opened our doors in 1868, Busey has upheld its pledge to foster customer relationships and vibrant communities, representing a legacy of partnership and progress. With multiple lines of business, we provide a range of financial solutions tailored to your needs. From digital banking to planning for retirement, Busey is here to help you achieve your financial goals. Busey Bank, proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini. Member FDIC.
For comprehensive coverage of college basketball, tune to Sirius XM College Sports Radio Channel 84 in the car and on the Sirius XM app.
For the win! Got it! Let's go!
Sirius XM is the home of your favorite team and conference, including live games, plus interviews and analysis. He's got it! So cheer along with the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. Get a free trial at SiriusXM.com/College Sports Radio 2025.
Looking for a job that checks all the boxes? How about competitive salaries, flexible hours, and outstanding benefits? You can find it all and more with a career in Illinois state government. Whether you're in tech, healthcare, education, or skilled trades, there's a place for you. Real jobs, real impact, and real work-life balance. Find really great careers working for the state of Illinois. Visit work.illinois.gov and apply today.
Score more with the college-branded Venmo debit card. Rep your team with every tap and earn up to 5% cash back through Venmo Stash, a new rewards program where the more you do, the more you get. Get your Venmo debit card today and start earning rewards with Venmo Stash. No monthly fee, no minimum balance. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank, N.A. Select schools available. Venmo Stash bundle terms and exclusions apply at venmo.me/stash terms. Max $100 cash back per month.
The Illinois Farm Bureau advantage, Illinois 50, Iowa 49. They tweaked a couple of stats here. The lead changes up to 11. The times tied are 5. Iowa has cooled off in this half. They shot really well in the first half, but in this half, only 33%. They have hit 4 of 11 from 3. 4 of their 5 baskets in this half are from 3 with 7:27 left in the game. And again, the Illinois Farm Bureau advantage is 50-49. Each team in the bonus. Sturtz was fouled going to the basket. He is 2 of 2 from the line today. College of Aces, improving lives and sustaining the future, sponsoring our game tonight. And Illini fans, bring the noise, bring the appetite. Smith Burger Company, fueling Fighting Illini basketball. Crave-worthy smash burgers. Visit us in downtown Champaign, downtown Urbana. Catch the Smith Burger food truck around town. Local flavor, game day energy. Go Illini. Sturtz shooting 2. First one is good. He's got 23 points. Nobody else for Iowa has more than 6. Ties the game at 50. 50-50, 7:27. Second one good for Sturtz, and the Hawkeyes retake the lead. Mirkovic, Wagler, Humrickhouse, Stojakovic, and Tommy Ivasic on the floor. This place is up for grabs. 7:19 left. 51-50 Iowa. Here is Mirkovic, and he's fouled by Koch. Koch with the foul.
Back to the free throw line.
And I believe that's his third. We'll pick up another one on Iowa. That's 8. And Mirkovic with a 1-and-1. Illini 9 of 12. Mirkovic was there just a moment ago. He's a 76% foul shooter, 7 points, 12 rebounds. Had the monster double-double against Penn at the start of the tournament. First free throw is good. Ties the game at 51. He's getting close to a double-double here after a very shaky start where he was almost overamped at the beginning of the game.
That'll happen to you, Brian.
I wouldn't even begin to wonder, even know what it's about. Second one is good. Every part of the rim and fell in. 13th lead change. 52-51 Illinois. 7:13 left. Let's get a stop. Combs, left wing to Cooper Koch out of Metamora. Right wing gets it to Cale Combs down the lane. Not even looking at the basket. Banks to Sturtz to Banks. Kicks, left wing, 3-ball is no good. Missed by the left winger there by Combs. And the rebound to Ivasic. Let's stretch this out a little bit. Illini's biggest lead has been 2. Hawkeyes' biggest lead was 10 early. 52-51 Illinois. Wagler to Mirkovic. Left wing, driving, dribbling in the paint. Dump down inside. Tommy up and in. Oh, it crawled over the top of the rim. Tomislav Ivasic, 7 in this half. The Illini lead is 3. 54-51, 6:16 to go. Illini crowd on their feet. Nobody's sitting in their seats in this building. Out top with it, Banks. Drives right baseline, short jumper up and no good. Rebound, Humbrickhouse. The Illini starting to tighten the screws here on the Hawkeyes.
Excellent second help from Tommy, and then was able to close out the rebound afterwards.
5:54 to go in this Elite Eight showdown. Here is Ivasic. Illinois up 54-51. Tommy in the lane. Baby hook is gone. There you go, Dion. Into the big fella. Ivasic, a baby hook. And he's got a hug from Mirkovic. The Illini have their biggest lead, 56-51. Timeout, Iowa.
Yep, feed him, baby.
Feed the big man. And our own big man here loves that.
Yes, I do.
5, I'm not talking chicken nuggets either here, fries or this chicken basket. That's not it. I'm talking about feeding the big man. ILLINI up to the rafters here in Houston. 56-51 Illinois, 5:41 left in the game. UC Bank, Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
1 second, you're enjoying your first day off in forever. Then mid-lunch, your phone buzzes. A window's been broken at home and you're miles away. In 1 second, everything can change. That's why ADT offers security systems with 24/7 monitoring with tech that helps first responders prioritize your emergency. And with the ADT Plus app, you can stay informed and in control of your home from virtually wherever you are. When every second counts, count on ADT. Visit ADT.com to learn more.
Want a game-changing way to watch college basketball? With a one-day pass from Sling, get instant access to the men's and women's tournaments starting at just $4.99. You can catch all the action on TNT, TBS, ESPN, and ESPN2. Want even more hoops? Then add an extra pack to your subscription for just $1. No overpaying, no overcommitting. Just tournaments so crazy, they'd be crazy to miss. Visit sling.com to learn more. Sling lets you do that.
It's time to trade up. A job is just a place you go to work. A career is a path that moves you forward. Trade your job for a career in welding, HVAC, medical assisting, dental assisting, and more with hands-on training at Midwest Technical Institute. At MTI, you don't just get an education, you learn a valuable set of skills you can build on for a lifetime. It's time to trade up. Get the training you need for your new career at MTI.
Whether your project is below ground, above ground, or you're just breaking ground, United Rentals has the equipment and tools you need. We rent and sell everything from forklifts and backhoes to scissor lifts and portable job site trailers. We also offer a complete range of industrial tools for any job, small or large. Count on United Rentals for the world's largest fleet, backed by a team of equipment experts. We service your owned equipment, even if you didn't buy it from us. For the branch nearest you, visit UnitedRentals.com or call 800-UR-RENTS.
Great crowd today, packed in here in the Toyota Center. I'd say slightly advantageous for Illinois, at least 60-40, orange to black and gold. Iowa raced out to a big lead early. The Illini hung in there despite poor shooting in the first half. In this half, they're shooting 55%. They've gone inside to the big man, Tomislav Ivasic, with some baby hooks. And Tommy up to 13 points. And the Illini Farm Bureau advantage, 56-51 with 5:38 to go. And we're doing better defensively, too. Getting it out of Sturtz's hands. Stojakovic guarding the ball. Sturtz, who's got 24 points today, dribbles left, throws it back right to Koch. Right corner, gets it to Tate Sage. Now out to Sturts, 7 to shoot, gets a pick, rolls left, passes and throw it away. Bad pass, his teammate wasn't there. The only guy there was Keaton Wagler. He gets it to Stojakovic, back to Keaton. The Illini with 5 minutes to go. The ball and a 5-point lead. Here is Wagler on the left side. Shot clock at 12. Rolls to the right. Chase down the lane. Short jumper is good. Keaton Wagler rolled it up and in. The Illini lead is 7 at 58-51. Sturts, right baseline, cut off by Stojakovic. Pass inside, he gets it back on the right wing in front of Ben McCollum. 4:35 left, 58-51 Illinois, and a foul. Ivasic running side by side with Sturts. 1-1 coming up. 58-51, 8-0 Illinois run. The Hawkeyes haven't scored in nearly 3 minutes. Here comes Big Z. Now, is that 4? It is on Tommy. And he was the offense here in the last few minutes.
Yep, but now you just switch it up. You get Merck down there, let him do it.
Yep.
You slide Big Z out. You can knock down the corner 3, so you still keep the spacing. Or you get him cutting to the basket where Merck can find him for the finish.
Isaiah Howard, 1-1. He got it. Rolled it across the rim. It went round and round and in. 58-52. That ends a 3-minute drought for Iowa. Now, they haven't hit a field goal in nearly 5 minutes. Illini with Big Z in for Tommy, who got his 4th foul a moment ago. Second one is no good. Rebound grabbed by Iowa.
Come on, guys.
They were slow to the ball. Sage to the rim, up and blocked. Ball loose on the floor. Humrickhouse has got it. Big Z had his hands up there. 58-52. The Illini lead it as we approach 4:15 for the game. Merkovich, alley-oop. Big Z slams it in. Merkovich, the assist to Big Z. And a timeout called by Iowa.
Gotta love it. Playmaker from the young fellas.
How do you like that? One Ivasic and then the other. And Merkovich down the lane. The alley-oop to Big Z.
That's what he does, Brian. He just consistently makes plays, whether he scored, rebounding, or right there for the alley-oop.
The Illini lead has grown to 8, 60-52, their biggest after trailing by 10 early. The Illini, 4:06 left, leading 60-52 over Iowa in the Elite Eight on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
2 million brain cells die every minute during a stroke. Carle Health wants to remind you of the 6 simple signs of a stroke. We call it Be Fast, and it stands for balance lost, eyes blurred, faces drooping, arms are weak, speech is slurred, and terrible headache. If you or someone you know are experiencing these symptoms, call 911 immediately. Be fast, and together we can save lives. Learn more at carle.org/stroke.
What matters to you matters to us. That's why Busey takes the time to understand your goals and build solutions that fit your priorities. From everyday banking to long-term planning, our team is here to help you navigate every stage with care and expertise. We're more than a bank. We're your neighbor, your advisor, your advocate. Busey Bank, proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini, member FDIC.
It's Truck Month with the Ford Crew. Care for a Truck Month trivia contest, Sam?
Oh, you know I can't resist, Hank.
Okay, fact. Truck Month happens only once a year.
Fact. It's the best time to buy a new Ford truck.
Fact. Ford F-Series is the best-selling lineup of trucks in America for 49 years.
Fact. America loves Ford Truck Month.
Fact. I agree with that fact.
Based on 1977 to 2025 CY industry reported total sales.
It's time to trade up. A job is just a place you go to work. A career is a path that moves you forward. Trade your job for a career in welding, HVAC, medical assisting, dental assisting, and more with hands-on training at Midwest Technical Institute. At MTI, you don't just get an education. You learn a valuable set of skills you can build on for a lifetime. It's time to trade up. Get the training you need for your new career at MTI.
Illinois 60, Iowa 52. That's the Illinois Farm Bureau advantage with 4:06 left. Brian Barnhart with Deion Thomas here in this Elite Eight game, the winner to Indianapolis next week. How have we done it on both ends, defense and offense?
Well, defensively done it. Let's start there. A lot better job on the ball. Guys have been fighting over the screen. They've made Sturts work so hard to get anything, any looks. And when he's not the one scoring or orchestrating what's happening, the rest of the other 4 Iowa players struggle doing so. On the offensive end, Brian, we got the ball inside. I mean, whether it was, Keith Floater or Tommy getting the ball in the post, we've gotten the ball inside, and they have nothing that they can do if that ball goes in the paint.
Illini have scored 36 points in the paint of their 60-52 lead. Here is Sturts. Sturts dribbling, 3:55 left, trying to shake free of Stojakovic. Bounce pass to Banks. Left corner, Howard for three, and he got it. Isaiah Howard finally hit a three, missed a couple, and it's a 5-point Illinois lead, 60-55, 3:38 left. Again, both teams in the 1-1. Keep that in mind. Wagler across the line. Howard's been right there bothering him all day. Wagler gets a pick from Mirkovic. 3:25 left, 60-55 Illinois. Big Z sets a pick. Wagler looking for an opening. Left corner, Stojakovic drives to the rim. Put it up and in. Count it in, one. Stojakovic found an opening, and once that little C parts there, that little riptide, he rolls through there, and he put it up and in. Foul on Iowa. Count the basket. Stojakovic with 14 today, and he'll go to the line for the and one. Illinois up 62-55. Again, their biggest lead has been 8. This would match it. Stojakovic, 4 points in this half. He had 10 at halftime.
Again, a little side-to-side movement created a crease that Soiko took advantage of.
And one free throw, good for Andrei Stojakovic. Illinois is 12 of 15 from the line. 8-point lead, 63-55 Illinois. 3:10 to go here in Houston. Here is Sturts, cut off by Wagler. Gets it to Koch, back to Sturts. Drives, step back, can't fire. Good recovery by Andre. 12 to shoot, 2:57 left. Bounce pass inside, knocked away by Mirkovic.
Yeah, got the foul.
Well, they reach a conclusion that he reached in and fouled, trying to get the ball back.
Yeah, did a good job, and just wanted that ball so bad, just went through Sage to get to it.
63-55 Illinois. They've led now for 9 minutes in this game. Iowa led for 25 minutes. Tate Sage at the line. 1-1. Free throw is good. For the year, he's 69%. His first point of the second half. He had a couple of threes in that first half. Double figures 7 times this year for Iowa. 63-56 Illinois. 2:53 left. Illini fans behind the basket trying to distract him, but he hits them both. Full court pressure. Mirkovic into Humrickhouse. And here come the Illini. Mirkovic brings it up. Koch to meet him at midcourt. David, the freshman. 63-57 Illinois. The lead is 6. 2:40 left in the game. Wagler looking to post inside. Dribbling on the right wing. Everybody standing here in Houston. Shot clock at 8. Out top to Mirkovic. Left corner, Humrickhouse. 3-ball. Missed it. Rebound. Fought for. Stojakovic has got it. Out top to Mirkovic for 3. And he missed it. He missed it. Rebound, Iowa. Oh, that would have been a big shot there. Sturts dribbling through traffic for Iowa. 2:13 left. Out top to Sage. Sage back to Sturts. Illinois' lead is 63-57. Sturts dribbling left wing. Gets an opening. Missed the 3. Rebound up and missed by Sage, but a foul on Tommy. I think he just fouled out of the game.
Yeah, that would be number 5.
And Tommy, who was starting to score with those baby hooks, is out of the game. Tommy will finish with 13 points. And let's see what Brant Underwood's going to do here. They're going to huddle everybody up.
Yeah, we're
2 minutes left.
Looks like we're going to go a little bit slower with KB. and then put Merck at the 5, which I think is good, especially with Iowa being smaller. Still get the size-wise for his strength and ability to rebound.
Had a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play there, but he got fouled. He missed it. 5 fouls on Ivicic, who gets a big hand from the Illini crowd. 2 minutes left exactly. 63-57, Illinois leading the Hawkeyes. And young Mr. Sage will go to the line. And for the day, he is 2 of 2.
Now we got to box out.
Got to box out here. First free throw is good. They haven't shot a lot of them. Well, neither team is, not a huge number. it's about average. 11 of 13 now. 63-58, Illinois. Second one is up and good. 63-59, Illinois. Sage hits both. Here comes Boswell, Wagler, Humrickhouse, Mirkovic, and Stojakovic. Wagler dribbles left. Illinois' lead is 4. It's been as big as 8. Wagler driving, dumping inside. Stojakovic hits the layup.
Great pass.
Wagler with a beautiful feed inside to Stojakovic. The Illini lead is 65-59. Sturts gets free, drives off balance, missed it. Rebound, put up, missed. Rebound this time, Stojakovic. The Illini with 1:22 left. Across the timeline, leading 65-59 with 1:16 to go. Wagler trying to shake free, and now we got a foul on Koch. Yeah, he was kind of doing some arm wrestling there with Wagler and didn't think they'd call it. And they did. And that puts us in the double bonus. Iowa crowd doesn't like it, but he was pulling his arms off.
Yeah, and Keegan was trying to go and get in his position, and he was just holding on to it.
Wagler with 21. Tomislav fouled out with 13. 17 for Stojakovic. The Illini points in the paint, 40-12. They've out-rebounded Iowa 35-20. They've had 16 offensive rebounds. They're only shooting 47%, but that's better than it was. The Illini have hit 7 of their last 9 shots. Iowa's missed 8 of 9. At the line, 2 shots, Keaton Wagler. 65-59 Illinois. Wagler spins it and hit it.
Second half defense from the Illini, Brian, has been lights out. Iowa's shooting 27% from the floor. They were lighting it up in that first half. They just shut off the spigot.
66-59 Illinois. Second one good for Keaton Wagler. He hits another one. Timeout. And McCollum is not happy with the officials. And the Illini huddle up. Wagler, the freshman, has hit 2 big free throws. The Illini up 67-59 with 1:12 to go in this game. They trailed at halftime by 4. They got hit early with some uppercuts. They looked a little slow out of the gate. Iowa was fired up. Jumped out 9-0 and 12-2. The Illini spent the whole first half kind of digging out of that. And finally took the lead. The last Iowa lead was 51-50. Then the Illini went on a big run, 10-1. And they've been fighting off the Hawkeyes, who trimmed it to 4. And now it's back up to 8. And the ILL, I chants are up.
Yeah, it's getting a little loud, baby. The orange people are feeling it, B.
They're sensing it. We got to finish it. You always got Sturts out there and Koch who can hit some threes.
Got shooters. Yeah, maintain and hold on for 40.
All right, here we go. Illini will guard. Again, they've gone small here. Ivicic, Tommy fouled out. Big Z staying over there. So it's Humrickhouse, Wagler, Boswell, Mirkovic, and Stojakovic. Illini are going to guard full court here. Iowa has 1 timeout left, by the way. Cooper Koch looking to inbound it. Does so, gets it to Combs. Illini up 67-59. Here is Combs. Hawked by Boswell. Right wing, open, Sage, short. Rebound on the floor. Humrickhouse has got it. Air ball with 1 minute to go. Wagler in the backcourt, racing up court, all the way in front of the Illinois bench. Gets it to Boswell, who's fouled.
Don't smell it, Brian.
50 seconds left. Illinois 67, Iowa 59. And boy, what a fight this has been. You knew it wouldn't be easy. The Illini had to fight them off in Iowa City, and this Iowa team right now is a lot better than that one 2 months ago. Yeah. 2 shots for Boswell, who today is 0 of 0, and now he's 1 of 1. And that is his first point of this game. 17 for Stojakovic, 23 Wagler, 13 for Tommy, 9 and 12 for Mirkovic, 68-59. This for a 10-point lead, and it's good. Boswell hits them both. 69-59 Illinois. 47 seconds from Indianapolis. Sturtz way out top. Howard back in the corner. Sturtz right wing 3, missed badly. Rebound Stojakovic had it. He got fouled, I believe.
Yeah,
under there as Sage tried to get the ball back, and the celebration has begun. The celebration has begun. 37 seconds left. Look at that crowd. Arms raised as the Illini playing their old rivals from Iowa City. Stojakovic was fouled after the miss way out top by Combs. Stojakovic catching his breath here, looking up at the rim, getting himself ready to shoot. He is 3 of 4 from the line. 69-59 Illinois by 10. That was the 5th foul on Cooper Koch, who gets a hug from his coaching staff over there. What a gallant effort by Iowa today. They really took it to Illinois, but the Illini just kind of slowly wore them down and used their size inside to score 40 points in the paint. They've out-rebounded Iowa by 17. I think it was Stojakovic that got fouled, right? Now the officials are saying it's Wagler. Wagler says, no, it's Andre.
Wagler says, okay, I'll take them extra points.
Wagler says, okay, I'll take it.
I'll take those extra points.
Wagler, 23 points today. The Illini lead is 10, which matches their deficit in the first half. 69-59 Illinois. 37 seconds left. 2 shots, Keaton Wagler, and he hit it. What a comeback by Illinois.
It was.
It wasn't the dramatic 15-point comeback against Arizona 21 years ago. Wagler hits the second one, but this one was more methodical. 71-59 Illinois. 33 seconds left. Sturtz heaves up a 30-foot 3. Missed it. Rebound comes long to Iowa. 25 seconds for the game. Shot by Sturtz, no good. Rebound, Keaton Wagler. 20 seconds left. Here we go. We're headed for Indianapolis. Keaton Wagler dribbling it out. The coaching staff is hugging. The Illini, for the first time in 21 years, are going to the promised land of Indianapolis for the Final Four. How do you like that? How do you like that?
Ryan.
My goodness.
Oh,
what a club we've got. What heart. What determination. They had to fight their way back. All that way. Trailing for 25 minutes. And they used a 10-1 run to blow past the Hawkeyes and win it here today. 71-59. Illinois over Iowa. Come and join us in Indianapolis.
Yes, sir. Come on home.
It's a short drive. We hear it's nice up there this time of year, right?
It will be when the Illini get there, baby.
Oh, baby. Celebration is on. They're going to have some nets. They're going to have coach maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just be ready in case. I don't know what they're going to do next. There's high fives, big hug. Orlando Antigua and Brad Underwood taking the Illini And they've still got a shot at what he talked about the day he got hired, about winning a national championship. And it will not be easy. Josh Whitman, a bear hug for Brad Underwood. Hugs all around here. What a feeling. Illinois 71, Iowa 59. Keaton Wagler finishes it off, dribbles the ball out. 25 for Keaton Wagler. And the Illini are headed for